Beyond bent. Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return.
As far as Stewart, just outside the penalty area, clips it central for David Dunn. David Dunn equalises! It just had to be. Dax corner and it goes. Glance towards goal! And Rovers have taken the lead! And Charlie Mulgrew has scored his 14th of the season.
Oh my God, I'm muted. Hello. Hi, I'm muted. Yo, I did it. We did it. Rovers Chat, follow, check out all the things. That's what you should do. You know it. Ethan, thanks for being in here. Good to have you. Rovers take on Millwall. What a watch along we have. I know, Steve. It was horrifying again. It's the auto thing. It auto puts it on. Dangum StreamYard. But I'm happy to be here. Painted the beard. Rovers take on red hot Millwall. I know, David. I know. It puts it on auto. I'm so annoyed. But I'll tell you, it was a great opening 2 minutes of the show. I know y'all didn't get to hear it. You saw it. You could tell I was confident in my delivery. Well, here we are. So anyway, Rovers take on Millwall. A lot of changes to the lineup. Ooh, baby, and interesting changes to the lineup. Let's talk about the lineup, shall we? As a matter of fact, here we go. Here, boom, it's on the bottom of your screen. Kaminsky, Joe Ranga Costello, Dale Lanahan, Van Hecker, Wharton, and Pickering are your back five. JRC obviously in for Deovaso Zayfalk, who is in for Ryan Nyambi. So it's our third choice right back. Mowbray, though, giving him the TM vote of confidence, saying he's ready, he's playing good, he's looked as good as he's ever looked. It's kind of what you want to hear. I wish people would tell me that more, just in day-to-day life. You know, like you go to the bank, you just boom, boom, you get the thing, and they're like, hey, you this is the best job coming in here you've done recently. You looked real good today, depositing that very small check. Right? Like that would be good. You would feel good. So hopefully JRC's coming in here. He still doesn't look as quick to me. I don't think he was ever super quick, but I think he still lacks a little bit there. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see JRC, see what he can do back there. I thought he did pretty well last week. What'd you think of JRC last week? What did you think? I'd like to know, loyal watchers. So yeah, man, it's Tuesday. I'm ready for this game. That's your back five. The midfield, are we ready? Are we ready for Joe Rothwell? Because he's back playing, diving into the spaces between the back line and the midfield. So hopefully we'll get some powerhouse kind of runs from him today. We definitely missed that. Bradley Johnson did an admirable job in JRC's spot. Completely different players, obviously. But but Bradley Johnson, he held his own. He had some really nice passes. I think he's got great vision. He's a savvy vet. So we'll see. Rothwell, obviously, completely different dimension. And when he's feeling it, baby. And then up top, of course, Bucko at the top of that triangle. So Trav, Rothwell, Bucko, the triangle, that's been great for us. And then up top, oh, Nelly, it's Ryan Giles starting with Sam Gallagher. And I think I like it. I think I really like this. Obviously, Kadra, Dolan, Diaz, Markande, Poveda, like this is all we have left. And then Hedges, is coming off the bench. You can see the bench down there. Who's on the bench today? Who might we see today? If he comes, what's showing up, y'all. I see him right there. What would I say that is? 16 inches of him. That's what she said. No, yeah. So we'll see. How's everybody doing, Steve? Gordy Lee, former Rovers manager in the 70s. Steve, did he just die today? Was that today, man? Well, RIP to Rovers legend, Gordon Lee. Steve, do you have any Gordon Lee memories or stories you'd like to share with us? That'd be cool. I'm down to listen. So I've got the doll right there. I keep looking at it. Thankfully, it's not. I've tilted his head so that he doesn't make eye contact with me. So I'm hoping that he doesn't turn his head on his own accord and look at me while I'm doing the watch along. That would suck. So yeah, I'm ready to bust out the James Brown doll. If James Brown gets a call, we'll see how JRC can hold up. Obviously, he's had injury issues. So the James Brown debut, it could be today, folks. What do you think about Giles and Gallagher up top, though, right? I assume Giles will start in the Diaz spot, which is the left, right? And try and work in those left channels, maybe get out wide there, a little overlap action. We'll see. And then I'm guessing Gallagher will be in the Kadra spot on that right side. That's my guess, but I don't know. Maybe he wants Giles on the right to cut in on his left and take shots with his left. We did see one of our few decent chances last week was that Giles left-footed shot coming in across from that right channel. So you never know. What do y'all think? Let me know. Holler at a playa. And do you like Millwall? I kind of like their lion. Again, this is like the American Jared talking. I kind of like their lion. I like that it's a wall and a mill. I like both of those pieces of building. Yeah, Gordon died today. He was at Rovers mid-70s and did really well before Everton came in for him. No way. Okay. Wow. Well, bummer, man. Condolences to the family. Gordon Lee. Man, I wonder, did he use a chalkboard back then? I just want to pick. I have no idea what this gentleman looks like, but I do picture him with a sweater on and in front of a chalkboard, if that's any consolation, Steve-O. Yeah, so I don't know. Millwall, of course, not like a rival. They do play us well usually. The games can get sloggy. I think Millwall's played a little bit different this year, but they're known for grinding out these 1-0 things, if you even want to call them games. So we'll see. Rovers in the classic blue and white's my absolute favorite. And Millwall's in the crumb brown and orange, something like that. Crumb brown. Do you know crumb brown, anyone? By the way, if you haven't checked out Rovers Chat yet, big news on our Twitter. Big news on the social media everywhere. Rovers have some pretty exciting interviews, including a podcast with Rovers legends, including, I'm going to mispronounce this, Fazakerley? Steve, I know you're in here. Is it Fazakerley? Spell it phonetically for me. I'd like to know. But that's a huge thing from Rovers, right? That's for Rovers Chat. So I'm super excited. And obviously, we still have a night with Colin Hendry. So if you are in the UK, a night with Colin Hendry with the boys from Rovers Chat, you can still get tickets to that. Again, find that on Twitter, anywhere on social media. And of course, you can go directly to our website as well. So we'll see. Andy Blackwell, what's up, player? If we lose today, I'll rate our chances of a playoff place as Norfolk chance. Norfolk chance. Yeah. Fazak Curly. Okay, I was close then, right? We just call him Faz. Thank you. I know that, of course, duh. We just call him Faz. But yeah, Andy, this is why I love this, though. This is why I love now being a Rovers fan right now. Believe it or not, it's because every game feels like an epic playoff game. Every game is a battle for playoff survival right now to stay in there. It's so jam-packed in the middle. So I think that I'll take the nerves, I'll take the mayhem and all that over 15th place in the table and playing for what? Maybe watch some young guys kind of develop. You know what I mean? So I think that I'll take this. And I think I kind of agree with you. I think that if we do lose this game, I just don't, the belief from the team, I think would have waned at that point. So I would say Norfolk and chance would be pretty damn close to what might end up happening. Yeah, table is a nightmare right now. Obviously, a bunch of games going on too today, so that's a big deal. But Rovers are a point clear of QPR, 2 points clear of Borough, who have a game in hand and play today. They're 3 points clear of Sheffield, who play Borough today. So Sheffield United and Borough play each other. So what do we want there? A draw, I would suspect. 54 from Luton. Also, they have a game in hand. 52 from Forest. They have a game in hand. And 52 from Red Hot Millwall, who also have a game in hand. So, and then seriously, Coventry at 51, Preston at 50, 12th place, 12th is 7 points off from fourth. From fourth. So it is tight, man. I'm kind of nervous. Swinging. Hello, Jared. Come on, Rovers. Everybody clap your hands. My Scandinavian brethren. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the donation. We appreciate that. Super chat always open. How are I know, Matthew Buckle. I don't get it either. How the F are they up there? They're just, you got to kind of give them some respect. I think put some respect on my name because nobody picked them to do this. They have a bunch of guys that aren't household names, and they're crushing it, man. They're crushing it. Ben, what's up? What's up, Ben? How you feeling? Did you ever send me that email? We can't be looking around. We need to win the next 3 home games. Yeah, no. I agree, Gary. I agree. I mean, it's still good to look at the table. Let's look at the teams, though, by the way. For Millwall, it's Bielkowski in the back, Murray Wallace, Jake Cooper, Daniel Ballard, the back 3 there, Scotty Malone and George Saville, Billy Mitchell and McNamara in the midfield, Malone and McNamara out on the wings. You got Jed Wallace up there in the bucko kind of tennis role, Benek Afobe, sorry, up there as well. Bing, bong, bang, man. And who else? What was that guy up there with a Fobway? Burry Dedoy. So, Jed Wallace has been kind of a thorn. I like his game a little. I'm gonna confess something to all of you. I purchased Jed Wallace in my FM21 save of Rovers. So for what it's worth, he's on the bench. He's a sub. We're up in the Prem now. Everybody can relax. I got the Rovers into the Prem in FM21. We're going to be just fine. Gareth Devlin, I'm a bit concerned on where our goals are going to come from this evening. Well, if Gallagher catches fire, he can score goals in bunches, I think. It's been challenging for him. I think that's why Giles is up there, just for that creativity. I think Giles's left is ridiculous. I think if they play Giles on the right side, that's a different look, when he kind of plays that more inverted ball in, right? So I don't know. I think it's going to have to come from like Rothwell and Giles doing some magic and Sam Gallagher doing more than just working hard. I love that he works hard. I love that dude presses. I love that he's a willing defender, that he gets physical. He takes physical punishment up there. I mad respect for all of those things. But what I need to see is him getting his foot on that ball and that ball going to the back of the goal. You know, that's what I need to see tonight. 77-88. Yeah, you got that right, Droid. The Droid's big calculations. Huge game tonight. We need to win this. This is 100% like a must-win game. I know I hate that. I hate that cliche, a must-win game, but this is, every game is. That's why I love it. This is why I like when somebody's like, oh, what do you mean in the English world, there are no, you know, like they know there's playoffs, but like in the Prem, they're like, well, what? It's just over? It's just over? There's no playoffs? Who wins? It's like, well, the person who did the best in the league. What? Well, that's boring. It's like, no, it's really not, because everybody's competing for something in those top spots. So every game feels like a playoff game. So I like that. By the way, that was my general American accent. I just made so many American enemies by doing, well, why not? What's the big deal? Michael Pearson. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Good to have you in here, of course. All Millwall's forwards would have missed the postponed game. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yep. I know. I can't even believe I managed. Luckily, my sister's cousin is like awesome. She's over here watching the baby right now. I was not slated to be able to even do this. It was only through the miracle of family that I'm even here with you, man. So yeah, I know. Crazy. That's what I mean. All the little things are, you could say, the football gods being fickle right now, toying with us. We're playing hot teams. We're playing teams different in a different time frame than when we were slated to originally play them. And what could those results look like versus Hull, versus Millwall, etc. But, you know, we got to score goals. You're right. And so that's the thing. I still am concerned that when was the last time we scored 3 goals in a game? You know, it was Diaz for sure, but we've got this goals galore from us, right? Gills, man, you better hope so. I'd have put Dak on the bench. Steve, question, and this is a question for the chat room. Would you have put Dak on the bench just for the moral support for the team, or would you have put him on the bench going, I'm going to give him 15 minutes? He just played like, what, two days ago? Played a full 90, so I'm curious. Andy Simcox, good night. Good luck tonight, lads. Andrew Simcox, you legend, you. Your stuff's so entertaining, man. You're fantastic, for real. Love it. Love your stuff. Keep being your damn self. We are nervous. Mr. Simcox. So every point counts right now. This Millwall team's red hot, so who knows? But Andy Simcox, if y'all don't know, that is like the go-to Rovers. I think of Rovers Chat interviews or you know, like the previews and stuff, the head-to-heads, this is the man I think of. So appreciate that. Did I get your email? I did not. I just asked you about it. I must not have. Let's check it in real time. Does everybody want to watch me check my email? It's going to be great. Oh, I wasn't even logged into it. I was logged into my other one. That might be why. Whoa, check it out. Yes. Bushman. Sweet. 2 minutes. Oh, nice. Oh, this looks sweet. Okay, good. I've watched the first 20 seconds. I need to watch the rest. Fact. Maybe we should just do a watch along of short animation films, right? Why not? So I appreciate that, Ben. I'll check it out now. Apologies. But I'm glad I got it, and glad I just got a little sneak preview. Gets the senses tickling. So, Steve, is that why you would put Dak on the bench? I still wouldn't. I know why we all want Dak on the bench, because we love him and we know when he's on, he's our best player. So, I mean, it kind of goes without saying. I hear birds on my window. But I would say it's just, I think Mowbray is being patient. If we lose tonight, then I think it's the argument for Dak being on the bench and giving you something in the last 10 minutes is a lot stronger. But I think playing him a full 90 shows you that he's very, very close. I don't think it can be much longer than this. I think the home stand would be the right time to bring him back. We got 3 games in a row at home right now. So it wasn't today. I would agree with you, Steve, that I'm holding out hopes that it's next game or the game after that we see Dak on the bench. Neil, I just burped and said your name. Niambi got hurt, man. He got shredded up, that knee. Namby's hurt. He got I thought at first maybe it could have been the rest of the season. I think that's still a slight possibility, but it seems like Namby's progressing. We might be able to see him again in a Rovers uniform before the end of the season. Zay Falk too, out a couple of weeks. Diaz still out, and I think we should talk about it right now. We got just a few minutes left. We've already gone through the lineups. I'm still excited to hear what your score predictions are. You know what we do every week. So put in your score predictions. The winner gets entered for the end of the year pool. All the winners get a fun prize of my own design and from mine own wallet into your eyes. I don't want to say mouth because then you're going to think it's your food. My best friend and Marine buddy's calling me right now. He's just going to have to watch the stream like the rest of you dogs. Is Diaz playing? No, Neil. Diaz is not close to playing. I know that he's a little bit ahead of schedule, which is good. That can happen with ligaments, definitely. So I know he's a little bit ahead of schedule, but he is by law required to go to Chile with that team. And I am really, really nervous about this. I love the Chilean people that have been in here. Obviously, our numbers are like huge when Diaz plays, and we appreciate them. And we've met some really great people like Andres Fischer and Fabiano and some other great dudes. But I'm worried about Diaz feeling a sense of national pressure to play when he's hurt. And with ligaments specifically, not a bone bruise or a muscle tissue, but ligaments specifically, I'm really worried about that re-injury, especially he's not just walking around. He's literally playing a game where people want to kick him in his ligaments, right? So Diaz is not playing. He shouldn't play, but he is going to Chile, and there is a chance that he plays in Chile, and that has me super worried. I watched Rovers Chat preview with Ryan and Dan. I lost count how many times Dan said, it's a tough one. Oh, I hope Dan watches this moment. Let me bookmark this. What are we at, 22? That's good. Good stuff, Steve. I'm going to have to give Showbiz Dan that. I'm really excited about that podcast, though. And the Colin Hendry in person. Man, in person, Colin Hendry. What I wouldn't give. So, again, if you all have just joined us or whatever, Rovers Chat have a great evening coming up right there live in Lancaster, an evening with Colin Hendry. So check that out on our website or social media. Then we got a big double pod coming up as well with some former Rovers legends. Must win. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Michael Pearson, 3-0 Rovers, a breeze. Let's hope. That's exactly what I say after I fart. Let's hope for a breeze. I don't know about 3-0. I hope 1-1. And if we get 2 goals, I'll be very happy. I haven't smiled a lot. I mean, we haven't scored a lot of goals, man. Remember the honeymoon period, everyone? We had all those great ratings. I was smiling. Rovers were destroying people. We didn't lose for like 7 games in a row. It was great. This, though, this is the bad stretch. It's a nice metaphor for life, man. You know? It really is. This is just like the famous Charles Bukowski novel, What Matters Most is How Well You Walk Through the Fire. That's what you're judged on. Not when the good time, not when the times are good. You are judged, and when those times are rough. So we'll see. Let's see what kind of fans we could pull out. Come on, you Blues. Let's hope we win. Amen, Craig. I couldn't agree more, bro. This is going to be a big one. I think we're all going to be nervous. I'm really excited to call this game today. For years, Rovers fans chanted, Hendry, Hendry, show us your ass, Hendry, Hendry, show us your ass when we were in the pre-LE. And he did it. Yes. Do you think, Steve, that they'll sing that at Night with Colin Hendry? He has, Pearson. Yeah. There you go. Hey, Dow for Deuce. Yes, I love Bukowski. Love it. Seen the movies, read a bunch of the books. Read a bunch of Bukowski in my early 20s. My buddy turned me on to him. And then, we wanted to be pseudo Bukowskis ourselves. You know how it is. Early 20s, you kind of gravitate to something and take a part of it and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, love Bukowski. Love Ham on Rye. Love a lot of his work. Read a lot of his stuff. I've been to, there's a spot in New Orleans and in front of an old bar. And in the cement, that had dried, it says, you know, Chuck was here, and it's literally Bukowski's like stuff. It's him signed it. He did it like, you know, 40 years ago, but it's fun. It's literally Bukowski's name signed in the sidewalk right there. My buddy, the great Sigmund Bloom, who has a channel for those fantasy American football fans called Football Guys. It's an amazing YouTube channel. Sigmund Bloom's just like a legend. He's like a, you know, hippie, he's like the dude if the dude was in the world of fantasy football. And I mean that with the utmost praise. So yeah, I love Bukowski. Giles has impressed me. I love his left foot. The ball, the movement he gets on the ball is class. No doubt. It's class. Guys, we have Jack Vale on the bench. Get behind the slide. He might come on for Gallagher second half. You think so? Ryan Edwards. Man, I mean, I don't know. I think we'd see Hedges before Vale, but you never know. What's Dav got to do with it? Oh, what's Dav got to do to get his boots dirty? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, we're not there in practice. I am curious about that, though. It seems like one of those things that we would have seen him more. Ryan Edwards saying about Vale, the kid is the real deal. Looking at his stats, a hat trick machine. Yeah, you know, and maybe that's why Dak isn't there. Maybe it's time for Vale, you know. Kenneth Butler, what's up, bro? Afternoon all. Should try out this whole scoring goals thing everyone always talks about. I know. I remember goals. What am I doing? Like, what is it? Richard Burton or whatever? The old Hamlet. What is it? What am I thinking of? King Lear, right? Is that it? I remember goals. Would love that Vale get a goal today. It's the biggest day. Yeah, I know. That'd be crazy, Ryan. I mean, let's hope for some kind of storybook miracle. Like I was saying earlier, the football gods have been cruel, fickle, spiteful, petty. And much like the Greek gods of yore, they can turn it around anytime they want, really. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get some smiles today. I would love to see kind of a story like that. It would really inspire the boys, I think, too, you know. Come on, you Blues. Amen. We'd love to see Ash Phillips get given game time. Oh, that's not happening anytime soon. They're definitely protecting him now. Ash Phillips' value just keeps going up, but up, but up. Rovers Chat, gentlemen, we're just talking about 15 million could be a thing for him, you know. And the great Joe Harvey pointed out that 15 million could run the entire Rovers Academy for like a couple of years, you know, like 4 years or something. He said, you know, like it's probably more of an arbitrary number, but the point is, like, Ash Phillips is not probably going to stay. We need to deal with that now, just emotionally, and we're going to get probably a really, really good sum for him from a really top club. And Spurs are possible one of those teams, especially with the Marconde thing. So yeah, so there you go. But I would too. Let's get some war cries going. I was just playing Hell Let Loose, Ryan Edwards. It's a like authentic World War II shooter game for the PC. I think it's on PS4 as well. Husky chocolate. Millwall's jerseys say Husky chocolate. Man, I was not ready for that. What a great thing to have to look at all game. Sometimes some of these logos are pretty jank, but I mean, Husky chocolate's amazing combination of words. I'd much rather take Husky chocolate over Totally Wicked. Can we get them to switch with us, please? If there's ever a Rovers jersey that says Husky chocolate on the front, I'm gonna buy all of them. I'll tap out. I'll go rob a store just to buy Rovers jerseys if they said Husky chocolate. You see, I've lived a long life, Dow. I've lived many lives. The Marine Corps especially, you know, Marine Corps, you move around the world, man. You just do so much, see so much. The highs are the highest, the lows are the lowest. So I don't know. So, and I've always liked culture and going other places. So I think when you're more inclined to like embrace it and seek out weird situations, it's just, that's when you know you're living, you know, like David Bowie once said, you know, you got to get out in the waters where your feet don't touch the bottom anymore. That's when you're alive. That's when you're living. So I fucking love David Bowie. All right. So when Bowie says that, I go, yes, sir. Right away, sir. And I live my life according to whatever David Bowie says. Pretty much. Seriously, if David Bowie came back from the grave and was right there, and he was like, "Well, you drinking coffee still?" I'd be like, "Yes, Mr. Bowie, I'm drinking coffee." "Oh, you can't do that. Why don't you try I know this is a horrible accent. You don't have to say it. Try this petrol." "Oh, petrol. Whatever you say, Mr. Bowie." There. All right, I'll stop with my bad David Bowie impression. I feel shame having just tried to do something resembling a David and Bowie impression. I feel shame, everyone. Man U meant to be really keen. I know. That's a Man U defender all day for sure. Man U defender all day. Ash Phillips. Dex still got to play a few more matches for under 23. Yeah, I would say so. Curse T. I like Curse T as a name. Is that you in that picture? Good for you if that is. Well done for you. Is James Brown with us? Say he is. Ryan Edwards also up. James Brown doll's on deck. He's staring at me. Right now, both teams are at the center circle, taking a moment to show their support for the people of Ukraine, for everything going on, in a display of solidarity for Ukraine and the people impacted by the ongoing blah, blah. It left. The graphic left. I was reading the graphic, but we know why we're doing this. So, yeah, a moment for all of them. Lomachenko, the Klitschkos, and every single other Ukrainian man, woman, child, boy, girl, mother, father, son, daughter. And then there's Gordon Lee, 34-22. Nice. He had a good long run. Good long run. So, yeah, Rovers taking a moment here. Remember, that's what it's all about. Hopefully that'll inspire these guys. I'm excited. Excited to get an escape from all that razzmatazz. However, I will say that interview with the Russian POWs, that 9-minute speech by that Russian POW, if you haven't found it and read it and seen it yet, it's very authentic and it is incredibly moving. And you could see him just talk about how they were sold a lie to go over there. That's why they're not winning these fights. It's why their military's bogged down and they're not taking everything as quickly as they thought they could, because the soldiers are going over there and seeing old ladies crying, holding flowers, and they're like, "Oh, I'm committing genocide." Crap. So from genocide to kickoff we go. Both teams take a knee for racial solidarity. The fight for equality. You're damn right. Buckley's going to kick it off here. Rovers Millwall at Ewood Park on a Tuesday. Thanks for joining Rovers Chat. We're underway as Atlanta Hen rifles a ball down. If you want to sync up with me so we can watch at the same time, the easiest way to do it is if you're ahead of me, pause your screen. If I'm ahead of you, pause me. I'm at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Millwall's going to get a throw here deep in their own end. Those are some bright-ass orange shoes they got on. Afobe's mouthing with the line judge. He's not happy about that, but it's going to go for a Rovers throw-in nonetheless. And it's Van Hecker, who we learned just recently. It's pronounced Van Hecker, not Van Hecke. We should call him Valhalla or Viking Demon. A big long ball tried up to Gallagher. Does not get that second ball to land anywhere, and it's going to go back to Millwall. Playing it up on the right. They're going to play a long ball themselves for Afobe, who's on his horse into the corner, but the ball goes out and out for just on the right side of the pole. So Rovers are going to have to throw it in from deep. Vice a nice, easy, like Sunday morning Kaminsky goal kick. And it's Wharton back there rocking the black armbands. Love it. Black armband. Nice little pop up by Travis, gets it out, and Buckley does manage to get on it and get ahead in. Millwall heads it out, and Rovers are going to push clear and have another throw in at about halfway. It was McNamara over there challenging, and Ballard. Pickering with the throw over to Bucko. 1, 2, 3 doesn't work. Oh, Gallagher tries to chip it into the middle. Neither Buckley nor Rothwell were there, and it's turned over, and it's Millwall now on the right. It's the Deuce McNamara back over to Ballard, and they're going to reset all the way to Cooper. Tie me a sheep shank, will ya? That's what we did last week. Jaws impersonations. Y'all remember that? The James Brown doll? Oh, yes, Ryan Edwards. Did I not tell you that I bought a James Brown doll off eBay? that sings and dances for this very moment. Did you not know that? Well, now you do. 2-1. I would love a 2-1 buckle. Great to have you in here, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Cadbury's chocolate all the way. The old school Cadbury Easter eggs are still my favorite thing. Now they taste like jank, but they were better quality in America. They were real chocolate. Now it's just like wax and artificial flavorings. It's not even real chocolate anymore. I try and tell people. They don't believe me. Cadbury might be different. Isn't Cadbury English? I think there's like the American version, though. Just like there's a crappy American version of every food. Your Guinness is better. Your chocolate is better. You've outlawed food dyes that we gorge ourselves on over here because they're cancerous. You know, stuff like that. Run-of-the-mill shit. Rovers JG, good to have you in here, friend. Hey, the Black Heart. Arsenal for life. Hello. Bowie was my ultimate all-time fave. Same here. Bowie is. Hey, Turner. Good to have you. Rovers with a throw deep in their own territory again. I'm catching up on chat here. A little bit of a turnover. It's a Phobe. He's going to rifle a ball across into the middle. It goes way, way, way too far. Manages to get kept in by Malone. Remember, he was a thorn. He was a real thorn in our side last time we played these teams. But looks like it's going to be Rovers. I work with his son. It's meant to be the next Ryan Giggs, who's United youth team. He now plays non-league football. Yeah, right. Seriously, that's every parent thinks their kid's the next Ryan Giggs. If you have any attackers available, well, Rovers JG, we got Jack Vale and Hedges on the bench along with Dolan, and then up top it is Giles and Gallagher. Long ball coming in. Nobody there though. It's going to go all the way back to Cooper. So Millwall resetting more or less. Cooper's going to spray it out wide to McNamara. It's 404, 405. 406 as Millwall resets again. Yeah. David Bowie once spent the night on a bench in a Stockport railway station after missing the last train home. Incredible. Oh, here we go. Now, good job, Buckley, taking on a couple of players, sprays it out to Giles. Giles is going to cross on his right. Nope, takes it on his left, tries a little flick, comes across harmlessly and collected by Bielkowski. I think Giles needed to take that on his right there. He flicked it and went left instead. Really interesting. I mean, I know Giles is left foot dominant, but that was like, I don't want to use my right foot, left foot dominant on that one. Yeah, I've heard amazing Bowie stories. If anybody wants to, is tonight's B story, right? Like every watch along, obviously A stories are Rovers. Think about like story structure. But we have a B story every week. And this week's B story for the watch along is legendary David Bowie anecdotes and stories and feelings. So if you have any of those, fire away. These Russian guys are just conscripts. They don't want to be there. A lot of them are. Yeah, a lot of them are. And, you know, Russia's population historically is shrinking. It's shrunk the most it has since the dissolution of the USSR. And their young male population is actually getting gradually smaller and smaller and projects to get even smaller. So part of it, to me, feels a lot like, well, we'll never have these numbers, right? Kind of thing. Yo, Lopez, everybody, Lopez's team and the second team here at Rovers Chat, Austin FC of the MLS. Do you not like the MLS? I could see why not. But too bad. You now do like Austin FC. So now you at least have a team to root for. Lopez here, of course, a company man, works for Austin FC and is obviously a good dude. Father, you know, Hawaiian native, partly. I don't know what you know what I'm saying. He's a local, man. We're just all Hallies in his world. That's right. Come on, you Blues. Yeah. All right, Rovers with the ball in midfield now. Rothwell turning to his left. He's got space out on the left, calling over. Rovers player doesn't happen. It's going to go back to Buckley. It elects to pull it back to Van Hecke. Nice little touch on Buckley. It does get through, and across it goes to nobody there. Bad clear, and Gallagher tries to get on that bad clear, but it just goes out, and I think it's going to be a corner. I think that was Trav who played it through. Cooper had to get down for it, or that was Ballard. Yeah, Trav with a low through ball. Ballard gets down. The clear did not get up in the air, and it actually was kicked out by Cooper. So it is a corner for Rovers. 6:57, 58, 59. 7 minutes on my clock. Have you ever seen his Mick Jagger? Bowie's Mick Jagger? Yeah, I have. I've seen a lot of Bowie stuff. Hey, raise a Godra at 3.1 for Rovers, mate. Indeed, that would be amazing. I hope so. I appreciate that vote of confidence. Here's the right-footed cross coming in way low. Not too threatening. However, it does still manage to go out, and it is going to be Rothwell who cuts across, plays it to Travis, who's out. Travis flares a ball in across the goal, and Rovers kick it up, but it's cleared by Millwall. Somebody got destroyed. It's Scott Wharton, who is making a deep run. Really great pickup there by Travis to see him on that run. Wharton one-times it back in. It had to get cleared by Murray Wallace. Really great run by Wharton, and I think he got smashed a little. Yeah, I'm surprised there. I'm a little surprised on that call. Wharton looks like he's in a little bit of pain. 8:03 on the clock. Wharton saying, all right, give me a second. He's working his way back. And Rovers have a throw, by the way. It's going to be Bucko on the ball. A couple of defenders, gets muscled off. And McNamara manages to work it back to Ballard, who takes a long clear. Millwall on the second ball. Good pick there by Trav. Picked his pocket, saved what was going to be a 2v2, maybe even 3v3 break for Millwall. Lewis Travis with a beautiful pick, everybody. Did you all see that? Yeah, they sold out to Nestle. It's horrible now. Exactly. Nestle doesn't use real chocolate, everyone. Just so you understand. You're just getting wax, sugar, and science-y flavorings to make it appear chocolatey. I have... Oh, man, where is it? I have a really good book on... I thought it was on the top shelf with all my food books, but apparently not. I have a book on all that stuff, like chocolate and the history of sweets. Anyway, Kaminsky with the ball now. He's going to play it over to Lenahan, who's had not much going on. Rovers look like the better team here so far. We're at 9:11 on the clock. Richard Turner saying 3-2. Nice. Disappointed to see Dolan, not see Dolan start. Yeah, hi, Chloe Slater. How you doing? How's that degree going? Do you ever listen to, by the way, YouTube, like Studio Ghibli, lo-fi mixes? There's a ton. And that's what I was thinking of when we brought up Ghibli. And I was playing a bunch. My daughter Lily loves some Ghibli lo-fi. But yeah, I think Dolan is put in a lot of work. And I think he's the perfect guy to bring on late to press and maybe change the dynamic of the game. Rovers not pressing a ton. Millwall do try to get forward here. They're playing at a pretty quick pace. A little 1-2 and a foul. And I think it's going to be, yes, Trav again. Right place, right time, using his body to pick up the foul. Really good job by Trav there. I think that was Burry. Yeah. Good job by Trav. Wow. Beautiful defending. Burry had to try to put a move on the ball to put it on his left. Cadbury's is a British organist. Yeah, I know, right? Did it, Philip? I don't know those numbers, but hey, man, you know, we like to use honesty and honor in here. So if that's legit, that's crazy. Bonkers. Yeah, right? Dale. Oh, nice there. Turnover. Rothwell now sprinting into the middle. Ooh, just clipped away. Buckley late on the sliding challenge to try and win it back real quick. Boy, oh boy. And it's Mitchell galloping forward, or not Mitchell galloping forward, Wallace galloping forward. And it gets back to Travu again, right place, right time. Y'all, Travis has been playing great first 11 minutes. So it's going to go back to Rovers. Lenahan plays in the middle of the Rothwell. Rothwell made a really great Rothwell-esque run, but a little loose with the ball. It got poked away before anything could develop. Now you have Steve. Paul Simon was on a UK tour and ended up at Runcorn Railway Station near Liverpool and was seriously pissed off. Started to write a song that ended up as Homeward Bound. Huh. First of all, we're only talking about David Bowie today. Naive Steve. I'm just kidding. No, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. That's where a lot of great music comes from, are those kind of weird moments. For sure. I love like finding out an artist wrote a song in like 30 minutes or something. Like it was just there for them. Those are the fun ones because they come from somewhere, the ether. You know, it's not days, weeks, it's not rewritten. Not that there's not quality to that, like Paul McCartney, a legend at changing little variations to make songs perfect. He was like a scientist, you know, to me, he was. Nice ball in there. A hold-up play, pretty good as well. And Rovers are just going to play it out wide there. Rovers a little bit out of position as Lenahan was way up there and won that ball. Kaminsky's going to play it to Van Hecker. Drives all the way into the center circle. Yeah, Millwall content to sit all the way back, folks. They're going to make us break them down. Counterattacks aren't going to be too big of a factor today. Trying to send all the scoring we have. Yeah, I know, y'all. Have you won both games 5-1, 5-1, Lopez? Has that been the final score? MLS just kicked off. Austin FC's first 2 games, 5-1, 4-1 or something. Big left-footed cross coming in from Wharton, but he skies it. He was moving down the left side. A little bit of a waste there as we move under the 12:40 mark. Also, just show some respect to the island and my people. I promise you the aunties will protect you. Yeah, it's hard to come back. That's all. Exactly. That's exactly what they said to Captain Cook. Boom! Historic Hawaii reference. Come back and we'll kill you. Yeah, that's exactly right, Lopez. Couldn't agree more. Black beans and greens chocolate is black and greens chocolate. Is that a brand, Steve? Should I try and find that? Gallagher moving it out left. Pretty good pass there to Rothwell, who was also going full speed. Or I was Pickering. However, the ball clipped, and it's actually going to be a Millwall throw. That wasn't a little bad idea there. Yeah. Ghibli lo-fi is the deal. Hard fought, Rovers JG says. Good. So we still have time for predictions. How are you new tonight, handsome? Come on, Rovers. Thanks, Ronan. That now makes you, my wife, and my mom are the only ever people to call me handsome. So appreciate that. You're on a very exclusive list, Ronan. Here we go. Bowie wrote all the young dudes for Mata Hoople. Yes, you could almost hear it too. You can hear it. Lenahan with the big throw here as we just cross on the 14-minute mark. Millwall a little sturdy there. Buckley doing a good job absorbing that blow and try to play it up to Giles. It's actually going to be a throw. Gallagher's going to lay it off, and it is going to be Buckley to take it now here. Rovers with the ball on the right. Big, long diagonal coming in, and it's actually going to be Rothwell who gets on the end of it finally. Ooh, a little clipped ball coming in from the combo play with Rothwell. That doesn't work. And Rovers will just have to go back and reset. That was Pickering up there making the overlapping run. He's getting in some dangerous areas so far. Pickering getting pretty forward. Haven't heard a lot out of JRC. He's been quiet as a mouse. He's playing right back for us, and seriously, it's been quiet. Black and Greens is a brand, yeah. All right, I'm going to try and find that. 5-0 and 5-1. Yeah, that's awesome. Great pick out by Rothwell on the through ball. Over to the right is Giles. He cuts it into the left, still cutting in. Flicks a ball in. Gallagher was not making a run. It was chipped away by Millwall easily. However, it's still back to Rovers after it ping-pongs around a little bit. Little triumvirate set up in that corner there, and the ball is going to spray out to the middle on the 1-2 across a shot, a ghost across goal. Joe Rankin Costello, the man I was just saying he's been quiet, made a great overlapping run, played a really nice 1-2 with Bucko, who laid it off for him perfectly, and the ball was inches from scraping across goal and going across. I mean, that looked like a goal all day. JRC can't believe it. Mowbray can't believe it. Mowbray's hair is getting grayer. I can tell. This season's graying that man's hair. I never saw Bowie when he passed. I got tickets to the tribute night at O2 Brixton. Saw the rest of the band. It was introduced by Gary Oldman. No way. That's really cool. That would have been emotional. Yeah, his bass player, I forget her name right now. Oh, I'm so bummed. I read an amazing Rolling Stones article about her. He was Bowie's live bass player for decades. She toured with him everywhere all the time. And she talked about one time where he was like straight up flu-stricken, dehydrated, puking at the bottom of the stairs and walked out there and performed. And she was like, I couldn't even believe how well he performed. And then he would leave when we take little breaks, set breaks, and go and puke and then just get back up there and perform. And everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? You're pushing yourself. And Bowie was like, these people came here for this, and they came here to see us put on a real show, and that's what we're going to do. Just like the dedication to the craft of that man. To like, look, y'all, I'm a wuss. When I get sick, I'm like, I can't go anywhere today. Looks like it's one of those days where I'm on the couch in my PJs with a blankie and some soup for 12 hours. Bowie straight up put on an incredible performance for people under flu conditions. So, you know, that's like, it's not even all the creativeness from him. It's also the dedication, like the real fortitude to do something like that is bonkers. You know how many diva stars now would just cancel that show? You know how many do anyway, just for whatever, they're hungover. Lenahan with the throw, it goes out again. Game slowed down a little bit. Millwall does love a slog as we go into the 1740 mark. Yeah, we do. Chocolate Easter eggs. Oh, yeah, all kinds of different ones. But again, a lot of it, you got to get like the good stuff. There's so much fake chocolate that I just can't stand anymore. Yeah, he was Davy Jones. Yeah, the Monkeys, Davy Jones. Correctamundo, which I love. Portland away next week at Providence Park, the oldest footy stadium in the United States. Yeah. How old's Providence Park, Lopez? Do you know? Nice play here by Rothwell. Again, he's finding space. Who's going to control? Brings in 4 Millwall players. He needed to lay that off sooner. He had the moment there. I loved it. Big run, kicked away by Millwall. Looks like it's going to be Rovers corner, but I got to say, y'all, he sucked in 4 defenders, and there were 3 Rovers players wide open on the right. All 3 just waiting, you know. So I think that was a moment there where Rothwell should have laid that off. However, positive play, a great run by him, no doubt, and it's earned us this corner. It's a left-footed corner coming in from the left side. The ball across goal, big, powerful header. Does not hit the target. Van Hecke's amped up as he sprints back. Oh, he does Viking Warlord face. Yeah, Van Hecke. Oh, boy. I don't even think Bielowski was ready for that. That might have gone. So, again, Rovers just missed. Real positive stuff as we hit the 19-minute mark here. Yeah. I saw Tony over in the 80s. He's always looked old. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sorry, I had to shut the door. The cats. Oh, nice flick on. Van Hecke gets in the way. And the ref says no foul. Wow. All right. No foul. Jed Wallace with a little bit of a flop. Good job by Van Hecke, just giving him the old shimmy. And that's Gallagher now running down the ball with Pickering. Rovers looking for a little trap press here. And Millwall's going to play it all the way back. Bielowski rifles one up. Neither Burry nor Afobe can get on that, and it's going to go to Kaminsky. Quiet offensively for Millwall. Rovers look like the better team, created some good chances. Millwall seemed content, though, I got to say, to just let us bring this ball up. Nice little switch off of his foot for Van Hecke, who plays it up. Running into the channel is Giles. The ball cannot connect with him on a long pass there. I think that was Lenahan on that long pass. I would puke on stage. I'm so punk rock. Yeah, right? That would be pretty fun. I used to love punk music. I used to be a little gutter punk wannabe back in high school. I had a punk face for sure. Chain, you know, shirt, Doc Martens, ripped up jeans, mohawk. I did it all, y'all. Yep. Did it all. Misfits, Black Flag, Anti-Flag, Sex Pistols, all the punk stuff. It was fun. It was a fun phase. Puberty, you know? I mean, come on. There's a monkey that looks like Tony Mowbray. What? Just a random monkey? Rovers with a break here again, trying to play a ball across the left. Oh, nice pick by Pickering, though. Poor decision to not clear that earlier, and Pickering's still working. He needs to lay that off there. And the ball does get out and cleared by Millwall. A little bit of a shimmy by Lenahan. Ref not worrying at all. Lenahan's now going to have to play over on the left as Van Hecke's out on the right, getting taken on one-on-one. Nice job by Van Hecke. A nice turn. Can Rovers get to it? I don't think Buckley's going to. I think the ball gets out. Oh, wow. Buckley took a tumble. Right in front of the Millwall bench. He sits. None of the Millwall players look at him now. 4, 5, 6 guys are looking at his butt. 6 Millwall players just looked at John Buckley's butt. I saw it live. Wow, 9 October 1926. See, y'all, we have old soccer stadiums. It's almost 100 years old. When you look over striker tires, the last name, see the name Obafemi Ma, I think Rivers done well on that time. Yeah, Obafemi was just in the team of the week, though, Steve. I think on the season he's been highly inconsistent, But what I wouldn't give to have that guy playing well for us right now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be biased. Dude's playing great, and right now we need a striker who could play great. So, you know, it feels like one of those things where Michael Pearson playing well. Yeah, we are. Really positive from Rovers. Striker aside, this is what teams have done now, though. You know, I mean, that run and how we set up with 5 at the back, teams have adjusted. They realize that they can sit back and defend, and it's a lot harder for us to break them down. So, right here, I mean, they're just letting Van Hecker come all the way in. All the way in. Rothwell is deeper than Van Hecker right now. He's actually going to spray it out to Buckley, who's got some space. He looks right, sees no one, looking for a big run, and it is Van Hecker again. Oh, wow, overlapping run over to Pickering. Trav running across the midfield. He's actually going to play it back. And maybe something on the right here for the Rankin Costello overlap with Lenahan. No, deflected, and line judge looking, and I think it's going to be a corner. We need photos, Jared. Photos of what? Of the monkey? Yeah, I agree. The PG Tips monkey is Toby Momby. Is that who you're talking about? Ben Haywood says there's a monkey that looks like Tony Mowbray. Ronan says the PG Tips monkey, whatever that means. Adam wisely says we need photos of this monkey. I couldn't agree more. Monkey link in chat, please. Right-footed corner coming in for Rovers. Headed down and boom, nicked off a player away the roll, and they're going to roll throw for Rovers. Wharton up there battling. We're at 23:50 on the clock. Rovers 0, Millwall 0. The ticker does have our lineup with our subs. It is accurate and up to date. Thanks again for watching. You should hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button if you like David Bowie. You see how I'm just going to like be promiscuous and how I get likes. Gallagher with the ball off the throw, and he's going to play it wide out to Rothwell, who elects to kick it back one time to Lenahan. Rovers are going to let Millwall pull up a little bit, and now a diagonal run into the midfield by Rothwell, laid off over to Trav, who's out left, looking, Rothwell right there with him. Nice right-footed ball in, challenging for it was Gallagher, can't get his head on it and win that. However, Lenahan there, and it's Giles coming around. Buckley with the ball in the midfield. Rothwell with the ball now. Lots of Millwall players. Ball curls in for Gallagher. Again, can't get on it. Buckley's chests it down. Almost loses it. Really nice job to run through the defense. Big turn by Bucko now. Right-footed shot across goal again. Oh, my God. Woo, Bucklow with a really nice sequence there to win that ball, control it through traffic off his chest, make a really slick turn. Come back, puts his head up, sees a couple of runs coming in. The ball was either a shot or a low cross. It was kind of between both, and a dangerous ball for Biakowski. Another positive sequence by Rovers, but not a shot on goal. PG Tips Monkey was an old British TV ad for tea bags. Oh, PG Tips Monkey? That sounds fun. I want to watch old British commercials. I like watching 80s cartoon intros. Remember we talked about Banana Man and some of the great cartoon intros. I talked about Silverhawks. Monkeys, sorry. What outcome do I predict? I predicted 1-1. It's Jed Wallace here on the counter, though. Almost coming through is Afobe and Burry, picked out by Rovers. And now is Rothwell going to carry it the entire way by himself? He's already gone 40, 50 yards. He lays it off to Bucko. Asks for it back. However, room out on the right. It's Giles. Makes a little move. Loses the ball. I do not like Giles out on the right. He keeps trying to bring the ball back on his left. It's too predictable. I don't think Giles on the right channel is the right call. Yeah, I love the clash. Oh, yeah. Love the clash. Sheffield right now over Middlesbrough 2-0. Google proboscis monkey. I will Google that. Goal kick for Millwall right now. Proboscis monkey. Ball's going to go back to Van Hecker, who plays it back to Kaminsky. Oh, okay. Nasalis larvatus, or long-nosed monkey, is an arboreal old world monkey. Oh, that monkey? You think that monkey looks like Tony Mowbray? Jeez Louise. Stop. You're having a laugh. It's Gallagher with the ball. He's going 2-on-1, brings it back to his right-footed shot low, and not enough pace on it. Biakowski easy. So it is a shot on target, but it was not threatening. Yeah. Clash for sure. Clash. Yeah, a lot of Clash fans in here. Good. Sean, son of Mick, Philistines is the only band worth anything, or Nickelback. That's my impression of you, Sean. Oh, do you not like Nickelback, Jared? I don't see why not. Everyone needs a nice Nickelback. Nickelback's so not good. What's funny is I grew up in the era where they were on the radio. I mean, they went triple platinum. Like, people were buying those records. I remember hearing them on the radio all the time. And I remember, because it was back before anything was on your phone, you just drove around the car, click, click, click. You didn't like it, click, you press the next button, right? And there were the summer of like 99 or the summer of 01, whatever it was, you couldn't go, and this is, again, you were driving around having fun. You were a teenager. You couldn't go 4 minutes without hearing, never had to hear the wise man, like that. And you click right away. You'd hear that opening line, click. I love the Pogues. Yeah. Pogues are fantastic. Shane McGowan is a legend. Yes. I know. How is he still alive? Him? Yes. Yes, I know. Yes, exactly. We got the Clashes now. I think the Clash is going to have to be the official band. Is Joel Strummer is Clash the official band of Rovers Chat watch-alongs? I do love Stiff Little Fingers too. That's old school punk. They're great, Stiff Little Fingers. I had a huge punk phase, y'all. I love me some punk for sure. Yeah, good call on Stiff Little Fingers. I forgot about them. They're fantastic. They're amazing. They're early proto-punk stuff, right? If I remember correctly. Clash could play anything. Their perfect band could play anything from 1 minute punk song to absolute banger of an R&B song, and then throw jazz and reggae. Yeah, I know, right? They were nuts. Go on, Blackburn from a West Ham fam. Hey, Danny Morris, welcome. Yeah, hey, thank you. We will go on. We will go on. The second ball lands to Buckley, who plays it out. Now it is Pickering on the left, into Gallagher in the middle, looking for some help. Heavy first touch, crashes into that one Millwall player and dispossessed. Bad heavy first touch there. It was Mitchell who stole that off Gallagher. I mean, you can't steal something that somebody just throws away. So technically, Gallagher threw the ball away and he took it. Millwall till I died. That's fine, Cryptic Clan. I understand you are a fan. You're more welcome to come in here, talk a little smack. It's all good. You're welcome to come and chill. The last few giving X Elixir Guinness. What? Joy Division. I'm from Manchester. Yeah, Joy Division play. I could see. Yeah, Joy Division, absolute legends for sure. Change the game. Yes, we do. We do, Danny Morris. Good. That's good to know. All right, Danny Morris. Well, I don't usually like to hate a lot of things. Big run by Gallagher. He does get past Wallace all the way in, a little heavy. Luckily, the ball's clipped away and lands right at a Rovers player. Rovers collapsing it on the right side, looking for something here. And Rothwell in the middle. Afobe signaling Millwall players to come up. They're not going to. Rothwell ends up spraying it over to Wharton. Wharton with a little layoff to Rothwell. They're giving Rothwell space in the midfield, over to Wharton again. However, Millwall get on the end of that header. And Gallagher's not going to press. It's going to go back to Bielowski. Yeah, we've talked about Queen quite a bit. Freddie's vocal range is the stuff of legends, no doubt. Yeah, was he the lead singer of the Pogues for a while, Ronan? That's crazy. I love his solo work too, man. Love Strummer. All right, Buckley with a nice ball all the way out to Pickering, who's got time to pick another player out with his left. It's Buckley again who goes down, gets challenged, doesn't get a call. I think he got hit in the nards. Wolfman's got nards. That's from an 80s movie that nobody here will get. If somebody gets, I'm dead serious, if somebody here gets Wolfman's got nards, if you could tell me that movie without Googling it, I'll send you a bag of crisps from America. The best damn barbecue crisps you've ever had. 32 minutes on the clock, 32:05:06. Buckley saying, what's going on? There's a whistle. There's some chatting. Oh, yeah. Buckley giving a smile, a little bit of a headbutt there. JRC talking. Millwall talking. Travis Cohen over, telling him to jog on. Who is that? I can't see by the jersey. Is that Murray? Oh, it's Saville. Saville will not shut up right now. He's wiping the spit off his face. Yeah. Do they? Best Irish band, the Blades. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. There's a really good Irish band, really indie kind of dream pop called Soda Blonde. Ronan, Sean, have you heard of Soda Blonde? They perform in pubs around you down there, over there. You should definitely listen to Soda Blonde's Terrible Hands. Oh, such an amazing song. I played it for my wife. She's like, who is this? And I was like, it's some random Irish dream pop band that ended up in my feed. They got like, I mean, they have a small following, from what I can see. And I love Soda Blonde, man. Check them out. Do I like the Prodigy? Yes, I do. The Prodigy have their place in music history, breaking down barriers, doing things that nobody else did before, really fusing a type of attitude and a real feeling into what music was evolving into at the time. So they did groundbreaking stuff. A lot of knockoff bands. Not a lot sounded like them before them. Honestly, they were completely original. So like if anybody thinks it's hack now or corny now or it was all shticky, at the time it wasn't. That was some authentic good stuff. So I respect the game, Like I don't listen to Prodigy ever, but like the right song in the right moment, the right Prodigy song, like hell yeah. Have I watched them live on YouTube? Hell yeah. But they're not like something I listen to a ton. I listen to a lot of down-tempo stuff. Huge amount of space there. Bad play by Rothwell. Ofabe in, but it's offside. Wow. Millwall on the counter. Chilling moment there. Rothwell got destroyed in midfield. Got kind of caught in no man's land. Rick Miles, American Werewolf in London. Yeah, I love Rick. We've talked about Rick. We've talked about the young ones. Drop Dead Fred was my introduction to Rick Mayall. And then, of course, the young ones were on repeat on the early Comedy Central days here in America. And in the States in the late 90s, Comedy Central was new and broke. And so Ab Fab, young ones were the two I can recall. Mr. Bean, I think, might have been on there. But Ab Fab and young ones, I watched a ton. And it was the first ever British stuff I was ever introduced to. And when I saw young ones, I was just like, I was smitten. Because again, I was like a punk kid. So it was just like, what is this? Like it blew as like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old watching the young ones with no context for like any of that, like just was incredible. We talked about, I remember all the punk kids, we would all talk about it in high school, young ones. So believe it or not, my UK friends, I had a group of friends who were all obsessed with the young ones in high school. Saw the Frames back in 2001. Fan ever since. Good Irish band. I'll check that out too. I like that. We're getting near halftime here. 35:40 on the clock. Still 0-0. Van Hecker plays the ball out. Nice little shot. And Pickering up to Gallagher, who loses it and runs into Buckley. Buckley tries a quick ball in the channel for Giles. It doesn't happen. It's going to go back to Trav. And he's going to lay it off to Lenahan. Now trying for the right channel with both JRC and Giles over there. Lenahan to Giles. He's going to take it in on his left. Across on his left. In and through. Gallagher not there. Little low. A miss there. Van Hecke's going to have to be in a foot race. He's going to actually cut across. Wharton will cover him. Good job by Van Hecke there just to force him out wide. And Millwall on the counter now with a big wide cross. Takes a weird deflection. They're appealing for handball. Looked like a handball, but I guess not. I like this ref, dude. This ref just lets us play. This is great. This game is open right now. Huge galloping run and a challenge there, and that'll be a free kick. Saville, that bum. JRC's up. He's fine. Thank God. Prodigy Charlie is excellent. Who the hell is that? Underworld was unique. I mean, Underworld was like, give me Blade, but with, werewolves, Blade changed the game. Blade and Matrix. All of a sudden, like black leather and attitude and techno. Every movie, even the old school WWF, WWE. Remember the attitude era? Everybody was in black leather with barbed wire, industrial rock. What an era. I love Teen Wolf. Lopez, are you guessing Wolfman's Got Nards? No. You might know it, though, bro. You might know it. Do you want me to just tell you, Lopez? Should I just tell you this 80s movie gem with the classic line, Wolfman's Got Nards? Who wants to know? Let me know. Steve King is a spawn of Satan. I like that you type out if. Steve Keen is the spawn if Satan. Hey, B plays TV. Millwall gonna win. That's an interesting dissertation you have there. It must have taken you a long time to craft such an illustrious sentence. Wow, real. Oh, good. We got real shit talk going on. I love it. Chemical Brothers, I went to see them. Unique trippy experience. Yeah, that'd have been fun. Oh, running on to Ennis. Oh my God, Gallagher galloping. Huge diagonal. Gallagher gets his foot up and one times it and cannot put it on goal at point blank. It was Buckley. Oh, Gallagher. You've got to be kidding me. Was that Buckley? It was. What a pass from Bucko. A Bucko ping. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Gallagher flubs it. Wide open. Moby. This is Tony Moby. Ready for those of you who can't watch home? Here, I'm going to do my impression of Tony Moby. Ready? That was Tony Moby. This impersonation brought to you by 6 Yards Out and Blue Rose Capital, our sponsors. From now on, all my impersonations are going to be sponsored. Would you like to sponsor my impersonations on the watch-alongs? Contact me. We can work something out. 6 Hoovers. I just want to put on record how used to Sam Gallagher is because when I slag him off, he generally scores. You know 6 Hooters, and for anybody in here who does not know this, I put a year bet down with Ollie Walker-Peel, the young legend, when he was hosting watch-alongs at the beginning of the year. I said a $5 for every Gallagher goal. I should only be out $5 by the end of the year. That was my joke. But I put my money where my mouth is. I paid out 5 goals in the first 2 months and haven't paid out anything since. So ever since, I think November was the last Galley goal. Maybe before. Because remember, he got hurt and he's come back, hasn't scored since he's been back. Oh, no, he did one. He got one. He scraped one across goal for us, didn't he? Maybe he did. Maybe I owe Rovers Chat $5. All right. Rovers, really good job, JRC, using his body there. He hasn't been asked to do a ton on that right side, but he's done well. And he definitely gives you a unique dimension up front. Oh, boy, a little bit of a miss and a slip there by Bucko. And, oh, Millwall coming in. Hard challenge, not good control. Crashes into Van Hecke. That was not necessary. That has to be yellow. Van Hecke, maybe just a little bit of acting. I love him, though. That was Murray Wallace. Let's see this again. Murray Wallace with a heavy touch. Oof, geez, that could have destroyed Van Hecke's ankle. Yes, says Ronan. Every time I say Gallagher is shite, he scores. Well, let's all do it. Ready, everyone? I'm going to say it, and you all type it. Get your fingers ready. I'm serious. I want mass chat participation. All right? I want it right now. Here we go. I want everyone to slag off Gallagher on 3 so he scores a goal. Can we do this right now? Hands ready. Hands on buzzers. 1, 2, 3. Gallagher is shite, and he's worthless, and he doesn't do anything, and we need him to score. There's mine. Everybody else go. Type away. I'm just going to stare. Yes, yes, you're doing it. Yeah. Yes. If Sam Gallagher were to ever by chance find this, I really hope he doesn't hate my guts for that. Sam, we want you to win. We're trying to reverse psychology, Sam. It's reverse psychology. That's all it is. We love you. Let's go Peterborough. I know, right? Galley is sweet. Galley is a sweet. Couldn't hit a bar door with a rocket launcher. I just took out, I was playing Hell Let Loose today, again, World War II simulation, right? And I went as anti-tank. We're taking this hill. It's all authentic, like one-to-one maps. It all is hyper realistic, right? Hyper authentic. One shot and you're pretty much done. Anyway, I'm like, I'm never anti-tank. I'm gonna go anti-tank. We're trying to take this point. I'm like, oh my God, there's a tank. I could do this. Could I hit the shot from here? It's a far shot. MILLWALL with the cross, skied for Kaminsky. Good grab. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I load up the thing. Bing. It hits it. I'm like, sweet. And it says, you've killed a friendly tank. And I was like, shit. I hit the dopest tank shot and I killed my own tank because it was so far away I couldn't tell. I was an idiot. Anyway, there's my I still play video games even though I'm bad at them story for the day. There you go. Gallagher to score. Yeah, look at this. Go. I'll die on that hill. All right, Gallagher, we slagged you off. Oh, picked? No, I thought Rovers might have picked their pocket there, but I think Travis with a little bit of shithousery, and ref's gonna give that one to MILLWALL. Good job. Thanks for participating, everyone. That was a good laugh. Woo! Love it. Love it. So still 0-0 here as we enter 43-21. Halftime around the corner. I recommend go grabbing a snack. I certainly will. After this game, I got to clean the crap out of the house. My mother-in-law's coming on Friday to stay with us for like 10 days, something like that. So you know that thing where somebody comes to stay with you, so you clean your house a whole bunch because you don't want them to see you live like a slob. I'm doing one of those. I had no trouble admitting it in perpetuity on the internet. Oh my God, music showdown. If Gally scores all super chat of 20. Please do. Well, that'd be good. It'd be net 15 because I got to put in 5. 25 for Rovers Chat, which all goes to, funding the awesome stuff we're doing, like the evening with Colin Hendry, which is going to be at Brockall, I think. So check out Rovers Chat's website and Twitter for more on that. Super exciting stuff that you can still get your tickets. I would give anything to go, honestly. I would love to be able to go. But me and my Marine buddy are saving up to come do it the right way. We're going to come spend 7-8 days there. We're going to friggin', see a bunch of games. So I don't want to jump the gun on the England trip. I'm only going to get the one. So I got to make it count. Oh, big diagonal into Gallagher, who does take on 2 players, wins it. A left-footed shot ends up coming in. A good block. Buckley's going to pick it out, and it's actually Giles. He goes to his right. He does try it right, and it is deflected. And ref looking at the line judge, Saville, Wallace, the MILLWALL gang, the Husky Chocolate Boys, they're all upset. Is that MILLWALL fan still in here? Don't make me start doing jingles about your club. You won't like it. Just found out the wife has the same birthday as Putin. That's why she keeps invading my space. Stop it. God damn it. That's so good. That's so good. All right. Only 1 minute of added time. We're already into added time. This could be the last play here. A big left-footed corner. Dangerous in. Headed straight up in the air. Back. Tried to get bicycled. And big clear by MILLWALL. Over the head and back. And it's going to be Cam. Will we get a whistle? We get a whistle. Halftime. 0-0. Rovers look great. Some good chances there. You could just see a little bit more clinical on the ball, and those final product is just leaving a little bit to be desired. But Rovers controlling, looking good, positive play, good play from a lot of players right now. So it's at halftime, 0-0, Rovers MILLWALL. What do you think about halftime? Yeah, and if only we had a 6-1-5 striker for those corners. I love it. Colin Hendry had a baby? I don't know. Did he? Yeah. Oh, it's a surprise. It's true. October 7th. Yeah. Yeah, Colin Hendry could do anything. That's true. Yeah, Ronan loves it. Exactly. Will it be streamed? I'll find out right now at halftime, Ben. I'll tweet or message Showbiz Dan, see what he says. All right. Oh, and by the way, Craig says this for the record, and we're going to hold him to this. If Galley scores, I'll get a tattoo of him on my arse. Please. I'll do it with you. Just like a little cartoon. Let me draw. I'll draw it, and we'll do it. All right. Halftime here. 0-0. Y'all are fantastic. I appreciate everybody. Hang tight. Go do your thing. Take a few minute break. I'm going to go check on the baby, get some grub. And we'll be back for the second half here at Ewood Park. Thanks again. Hit like. Do your thing. And we'll be back soon. Y'all are great. Hello, Rovers fans. We're back. Halftime. Oh, boy. What a game. Let's put on some old Sesame Street for the baby. We're back in the 70s. We're watching 1970s Sesame Street, man. It's something else, I got to tell you. Let's catch up on chat here. Yeah, bring Dak on second half. Steve, you're only dreaming. Yeah, I wish. Oh, by the way, Lopez, the movie, I'm going to put it in chat. Tell me if you've heard of this movie. Boom. Monster Squad is the Wolfman Scott Nards reference. Nice, Steve. I went to my premature ejaculation therapy class today, but it turns out it's not till tomorrow. I like that I just have to read. I never read these beforehand, Steve. I just read them out loud. Yep. Well, let's hope Rover's not premature in that first half positive performance, and that no, I won't use that joke actually. But yeah, we'll see. Rovers did great, man. 60% possession, great passing, good play overall. Super excited for the second half here. I know. This feels like a Dak game. This is still the line of the day for me right here. This is still the line of the day. My ex-mother-in-law used to be a midwife for Colin Henry. What? Is a midwife like a nanny? It's the same thing. Midwife, nanny. I think so, right, Steve? Oh, come on, cats. Boo, are you getting territorial? My cat's getting territorial. Boo, come here. Come up here. Man, so I said 1-1 at the beginning of the game, but I think one goal could do it. We'll see. Second half could be a little bit more open. Rovers have been pushing further and further forward. I'm going to plug in my laptop. It's not plugged in. Watch this. Hey. I'm under here now. Found underneath the desk, my daughter's snacky cup. So it's like silicone, and then you put the snacks in there so they can't spill out. Okay, so they can spill out if they're small, but if they're chunky, they can't spill. But it's silicone, so you can go like this. It's totally fine. Midwife visits the home of new parents and checks up on the new mom and baby. Man, that is sweet to have one of those. So she checked up on old Colin Henry, and she was like, that boy's got a head on him. Looks like a grape on a toothpick. Used to cry himself to sleep on his wee pillow. Anybody know that movie reference? And that, yes, that was a horrible Scottish accent. I'm aware that I'm not good at them. Okay. Oh, man. I got to say, I don't think there's going to be any changes brought on. What's nice is, for the first time in a while, Rovers have gotten through a half without an injury or without being forced into an injury substitution. So that's kind of cool. Like, I feel like that's nice. Take your victories where you can get them, I suppose. Some great chances, really. I mean, the Joe Rankin-Costello shot, the point-blank Gallagher shot, the Bucko kind of cross-shot hybrid. But it was a great one, too. Bucko has looked great, by the way. I think we all knew that giving him some rest was what he needed, because he's looked recharged, really good. Yeah, there's the Van Hecker header they're showing. I got to say, Buckley looked great, man. Looks great in that half. Looked like early season Bucko, no doubt. Bielowski couldn't be bothered with that one. Do I need to shut this door? I want to shut the door. So let's hope that can continue here with Rovers. I mean, Millwall is just going to give us the ball. They're going to look to hit us on the counter. Luckily for us, we have a gentleman by the name of Jean-Paul Van Hecker back there. So Khan's house was a tip. What? That's crazy. That's what I said too, Stephen Bennett. Good to have you in here. I don't know. You never know. Peter Dinklage says, I can't tell small people jokes anymore. Hey ho, that's the way it goes. Yeah, Lawrence Clark, you're right. Good first half overall. Excellent first half. I mean, I'm going to check the XG right now. But man, Gallagher should have put that one away, man. That was right on the edge of his foot. Let's see what we got so far. Rovers 0.85 XG, 0.00 for Millwall. 0 shots, 0 big chances, 0 big chances missed. Rovers outpassed Millwall 218 to 138. Just the one foul, just the one offside, and 4 corners for Rovers. 2 big chances missed, it says, for Rovers. So, yeah, that's fun. So, yeah, we should be up 1-0. I definitely feel that way. Danny Morris, how did I become a Blackburn fan? Well, I tell it once watch along. Diogo, Gonzo, vamos, 1-0 Rovers. We don't care. Super Millwall, we are Super Millwall from the den. Well, I got to say, look at this. Oh, Hammers. West Ham. I love it. I love that there's shit talking between two teams, not Rovers in here. Danny Morris, to answer your question, Boo, are you going to hack up a hairball right now while I tell this story? Rovers coming out of the tunnel, so I got time for this. I was in the Marine Corps, and I got pulled to volunteer. They said we need volunteers. And normally I wasn't dumb enough to raise my hand for stuff like that because they don't tell you what you're volunteering for. You just stand in formation, and some idiots raise their hands and some idiots don't. But there was this really cute girl in the Marine Corps that I liked, and she raised her hand. So I was like, I'll go too. And then it ended up being a security detail for a friendly between Blackburn Rovers and DC United. And there was nobody there, so there was nothing to secure. So we just got to watch the game. I stood right next to all the guys, stood right there on the sideline. I was basically like where Mowbray stands, but 40 feet over. There were no boxes. This was the old RFK Stadium. The field stunk. But Ryan Nelson, Kiwi legend, played for DC United. And that was the first time Rovers got to see him firsthand. And they signed him that offseason. So it was that's how I say it. It's like the first date. It's like the love story of Ryan Nelson. I was there not for his first Rovers game, but for the game we saw him as Rovers. But I got to say, Danny Morris, I was a typical American, and I always kind of slagged off soccer/football. And once I saw professionals play it at that level that day, and I was right there, so I could really feel the speed and see the skill and just everything, the sounds, and I was just like in love, honestly. And then immediately I found out Rovers are a blue-collar, hardworking, steel town, mill town, not in a trendy city. And that's a lot like where I grew up. The similarities are uncanny, as a matter of fact. Cleveland and Blackburn, I think, are very similar in a lot of ways. So that helped. And then the Rovers were fun, and they had some fun players. So that helped. So next thing you know, I became a casual fan, and then I've loved them ever since. I'm very monogamous with my fandom. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just watch anybody. Like I'm an American with no attack. I could go be a Manchester City fan. I could go be an Arsenal fan, blah, blah. Like I could have at any time when Rovers got relegated, when they got relegated again, I could have at any time walked away, but that's not how I do. That's not what Clevelanders do. So I'm loyal till I die. I'm a Rovers fan. It's just how it is. I just love them. Got a really awesome picture of Ewood Park mounted on the wall behind the camera. You can't see it. So yeah, man, there's your story. There's your story. Morning glory. I know. Yeah, no, don't worry. We were talking shit just to get him to score. Well, Ryan, it was a good first half, and other than we weren't clinical in the final product, but in terms of passing, positioning, Lewis Travis played amazing, sniffing out the ball. Like Van Hecke was back helping. JRC looked good. Buckley's pinging the ball around. There's performance and results, and they're two different things. So performance, yes. Results, no. Results, not excellent. Performance, pretty damn great so far. Dogu giving us the old emote. Yeah, exactly. You should keep a Blackburn fan Genesis story just to copy paste it in the chat. Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe I'll write it in like short story form. Yeah, fair. I love it. I love that Millwall and Hammers fans are in here yelling at each other. Yeah, right, Lopez. You remember Monster Squad now that I say it? Millwall with the ball in their own end right now, by the way. We're at 46-27, 28-29, 46-30 here into the second half. If you want to sync up with me, pause me if I'm ahead, pause your screen if you're behind, and you could hopefully sync up. I'm at 46-40. Yeah, man, Monster Squad is a great movie. Remember he makes him eat that Snickers bar after he steps on it? There you go, Stephen Bennett. Tell him. Oh, all right, Lawrence Clark, be good. Pride of series of numbers. Just kidding. I know what that means. Millwall now picking up and getting through Rovers defense. However, great job by Rankin Costello with his head up, looking, lays it off a little too soft for Giles. That was actually Lenahan did a great job there. My bad. Yeah, where is Connor Mahoney, Dogu? I want to know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Bennett, that's true. He has no idea. There you go, Danny. Oh, no way. You're a New Orleans guy? I love New Orleans. That is my favorite city to vacation in. It's so unique culturally, historically. It doesn't feel like you're in America when you're in New Orleans. I'm serious. It's very wonderful. And I also am a fan of New Orleans sports teams. That's definitely one of my personal ally cities. I've got a very dear friend who lives there. So I went there for their wedding, which was on an old school New Orleans trolley car. We ate crab cakes stuffed in the actual backs of crabs. It was incredibly fun. It was great. They dressed up. They kind of looked like the captain and Tennille. Yeah. That was what I was referencing. Good job, Lopez. You know things. Rovers with the ball in midfield now. That's Travis who's going to win that. Love it. Buckley, good step back there. JRC calling for it. Doesn't see him, though. And now that's going to be back to Buckley. Moving on the left. He's going to spray it out left. Pickering's left comes in. Gallagher coming across. Diego Lowski punches it. It gets away. Slips. And Gallagher can't get back to it. And it's going to go out. And I think we've got somebody down in the box. Yeah. I think it's Connor. Yeah, he's just shithousing. He's fine. He's whinging. Really dangerous ball here by Pickering. Gallagher came up, looked for it. Dilowski could not punch it over Murray Wallace and Connor, who were right there. I think Bielakowski crashed into the back of Connor is what caused it. Yeah, Connor's fine. Yeah, tell him, Bennett. Yeah, there you go, Dan. Sing it. Very nice. Hardest thing at Millwall is the pies. Stop it. I'm leaving that up. Good job, bro. I'm leaving that up, Bennett. 49-30 on the clock as Bielowski looks to play it out of the back. Still undecided whether he's going to throw or kick. He ends up throwing it in. And a little bit of a press here by Rovers now. Bielakowski comes back to me. He's going to play it long. It does go over. Pretty nice work there by Millwall to win that. However, Lenahan is right there. And Rothwell, is that going to be too much on it? Yes, just a bit too much. Not bad. Not bad effort by Rothwell. He tried to get it way out left to get to Pickering in space. He just couldn't get to the ball before it went out. Harassing there is Lenahan. The ball comes back to Millwall. It's Malone on the left. He's been quiet today. Into the middle, Jed Wallace with space. A little more positive here. It's Burry out on the left now, isolated, getting fought. Good job by Rankin Costello, and the pass goes nowhere. Rothwell picks it up, galloping through the center, still carrying the ball, waiting. Finally sprays it out wide. Giles beats the first man, cuts in on his right foot across, over, missed, shot in, saved up, over back in front of goal again, and missed again. Rovers with another chance, deflected again, and it goes out for Millwall corner. If it just sounded like I was shouting fragments of words, it was because it was mayhem. Giles came in, deflected up. Oh, point blank, blocked. Bucklow couldn't get it to go. Pickering tried a left-footed shot. That was blocked. So a couple of timely blocks by MILLWALL. Oh, that was a Bielakowski with the reaction save. Gallagher, who's headed it back down and in, and then the left-footed shot was blocked by Pickering. Gallagher saved it from going out. It probably actually, yeah. Whatever. Crazy sequence of events. Their big chance for Rovers almost had it. It's now going to be another corner. And this is going to be a short one. Ball coming over to the left, flared out, far post. Oh, could not get it down. Is Dara, and he knows it. He had a great shot there. Could not get that header down. Came from around. Beautiful job, Dara. You got to get that down, man. Oh, beat his man. Had the chance. Just missing an inch there. Ball goes over by about a good 1.5 feet over the crossbar. Damn. Thank you, Danny Morris. Why are MILLWALL called the Lions? Dogu, why are MILLWALL called the Lions? It's their nickname. But why is it your nickname? It wasn't just here's our nickname. There has to be a reason, an historical reason behind why. 52:30 on the clock. Still 0-0 here. Rovers and MILLWALL. Lineup is accurate. One change, one sub for MILLWALL so far. It was Danny Ballard coming off, and George Evans came on for him there. Ball sprayed out to Lenahan, or Giles, who's got space. Is he going to run down to the right? He is. He goes to the right. Is he going to send another right-footed shot? And this time he gets shoved a little bit. Better defending from Malone there. Giles almost got it to go across. We'll see. He says, for the act of giant killing, MILLWALL Lions move more like the Pussycats. It's a 1900 myth. I don't know. Some clubs are represented on animals and ours are lions. I don't know why we are called the Lions. Giant killing big teams in the cup run. Is that why they're called the Lions? Are you saying that for the Hammers or for the Lions, Morris? Nice job. Good turn by Bucko. Silky smooth. Plays it over to the left. Still space over there as Pickering puts his head up. Doesn't see anyone. Plays it short. And it's Gallagher. Beats one man. Still fighting with the ball. Comes across the middle. Nobody there, though. Burry's going to try and clear it. Doesn't happen. Drops to Rothwell off the Wharton header. And again, Bucko finding the space, using his body to shield the ball. Picks a run out. Nobody there. Miscommunication between, I think, Bucko and Rothwell. Bucko puts his hand up. Come here, Bill. You can come sit up here. It's fine. My gorgeous little rescue cat. My cat has no teeth, everyone, if you didn't know. Here's Boo. Here's her toothless mouth. See? No teeth. No teeth. Goal kick for MILLWALL. Second sub is going to be coming on here at 54, 37, 38, 39. MILLWALL Reading sub number 2. Kaminsky looking up, waiting. That was bad by Kaminsky. Right to Maloney. Malone, I mean. I was thinking of Connor Mahoney, and I said Malone, so I said Maloney. And that's going to go out. Jed Wallace, furious, appealing. Really wants a corner. The guy with the flag's like, no. That's what I call him, the guy with the flag. Jed Wallace comes over to talk to other guy with the headset, and he's like, I don't want to hear your shit. So it'll be a goal kick for Cam. Big kick coming in and out and nowhere. And Kaminsky with 2, I got to say, pretty poor kicks in a row here. He's just giving the ball back to MILLWALL twice in a row at a time when we probably shouldn't be doing that, if I'm going to be honest. MILLWALL's got a little bit more momentum than they did in the first half. The first 10 minutes looked a lot brighter for them. Still an even affair. Couple of chances from both teams here, though, as the second half starts to open up a little bit. Another poor pass from Rovers. This time, MILLWALL are going to hang on to it. They're in the middle of the field. It's Savo with it. Plays it back over to Mitchell, who's had a pretty okay game. And it's just going to go back and back again to Murray Wallace. So Millwall looking to find something. Rovers coming down, space up top. Nice job by Lenihan to win that over Burry. Burry looked disinterested, and Lenihan's going to win a foul there as well as he moved the ball past Mitchell. Great job by Dara, using his body, bullying Burry out of the way, and then really slick play there to just kind of scamper past Mitchell, who pulls him down. So 56-37, Rovers with not a dangerous free kick, but the ball. Chance to slow things down a little bit here, get some positive momentum. This again. Ronan, are you sure you're not my mom? I feel like you're my mom and you just put that name, Ronan G. Hart, and that you're lying and you're just my mom. He called him a plastic Millwall fan. You don't even know why you're called the Lions. Yeah, I love his answer. Why are you called Lions? I don't know. So, teams are named after animals. Okay. That's not really the reason why you're called the Lions. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, is this the Renzo friend? Play Blackburn better? Renzo, is that you? Que pasa? Que pasa, Renzo? I hope it's you. I hope you're doing okay. Blackburn's been playing good in this game so far for sure. Great job by Van Hecker there again. Bullying a Phobe out of the way. He's going to play it up with space. Is JRC. He's looking, and that ball goes between three Rovers players. Not good. Not a good pass. Giles over there pressuring, though, Wallace, and it's going to have to go back to Cooper. Plays it back to Bielakowski, flicks it up, and that's going to go out. Good pressure by Rovers there. The Millwall keeper not happy. I know, that's so good. Plastic Millwall. Now you have Steve dropping us some knowledge. Millwall used to be called the Dockers, but fans didn't like that, so they changed it to the Lions after the press said they were the Lions of the South after a good cup run in 1900. There you go. Thank you, Steve, who's not a Millwall fan. Dropping that knowledge on Dogu, Steve. Get him. I like when people get shut down with historically accurate knowledge. Is it because I called you my mom? Is that why, Ronan? Apologies. 6 shooters. Nice pressing. I know, that was good. All right. Ball back, and to Bielakowski it goes. Dogu, why are you at the Blackburn game? I was only at Anfield Saturday to watch my beloved West End. Well, I got to say, some people can't go to the games. In Dogu's defense, you know. Well, now never mind. Never mind, Dogu. Don't be calling my town a shithole. Am I from there? No. Is it my town? No. But am I fiercely territorial and monogamous about my teams? Yes. Am I a confrontational American? Yes. Am I from Cleveland? Hell yes. Am I a Marine veteran? You got it. So, no. Also, hole is spelled with an E. Shit hole. Steve. Wow, there you go. You spelled it right this time. That's good. It only took you 2 tries to spell the word hole. That's good. 60, 07, 08, 09. Travis looking for a play there. Not happy about that. Another miscommunication. Rovers look a little bit more disjointed here in the second half. Millwall's made some adjustments tactically, and now plenty of room there for Mitchell to scamper in the midfield. He's going to play it out left to Malone. Malone cuts it in, and he plays it out to the middle again. Are Rovers going to give up a shot here? No. Good challenge. Way to be there is Wharton. And now it's Buckley who's casually taking his time. He's going to play it over to JRC. Nice job to get it out to Giles. Giles is going one-on-one. Right footed shot back across the middle, low, and Millwall are there to intercept. And still there on the ball. Millwall able to get it out of their own end and play it up Van Hecker, though, all over Afobe. Afobe and Burry have been completely shut down by Van Hecker, Wharton, and Lanahan. They've made them non-factors. Anything dangerous that has happened for Millwall has really come from kind of Malone and Wallace and Mitchell. There hasn't been a whole lot to say about those two forwards right now for Millwall. They are non-factors. Rovers with the ball here. 8 total shots for Rovers. Still 0 for Millwall. No shots. Big try to get that ball into the corner there on that long pass, but it curls out by Rothwell. Mowbray's got to be thinking about a sub. Let's play. It's the 61:46 mark. You know what that means. Who we're gonna sub. Who's it gonna be? We've got a skipper and his name is Tony Mowbray. Who's he gonna pick? This guy or that? We never know. And that's a fact. There you go. Here's my made-up jingle. Who are we subbing? Give me your calls. Who are the subs gonna be? Rankin Costello out wide calling for it. Rothwell pointing him forward, getting Rankin Costello forward a little bit. Lenihan brings the ball in, pings off the butt of a Millwall player, and Afobe manages to get a foot on it, and it's played up. Millwall might have a chance on the break here by Wallace. Good, strong challenge by Van Hecker, and again, strong challenge, and again, no roll, no whistle by the ref. It's Giles with the ball out right. Playing a left foot across in. There's space. Gallagher was unmarked. All Giles had to do was get that ball a little higher. If Gallagher had a free crack at it. Still up in the air. Still in Millwall's third. It's now Trav. He's going to lay it off again. Rothwell looking, waiting to pick some out. Another miscommunication there. Gallagher tries to get to the miscommunication between Rothwell and Buckley. It doesn't happen. Gallagher is going to get up. Little turn by Bucko, gets past one player, held. That's going to be no call again. This ref is amazing. This ref's just like, fuck you both. Somebody score. Somebody score the right way. Diagonal sniffed out by Millwall there. Good job. And cleared and out for a Rovers throw. Yeah, I know. There you go, Steve. We're ready. I'm ready for James Brown. I know, these insults are funny. Yeah, they aren't. You're right, Six Hoovers are sitting back. That's why I'm surprised he's just sitting back there waiting for a pick. Drive at the guys. Earn a foul. Get a dangerous free kick there. I mean, this ref's not calling a lot, but you keep going at them. They're going to foul you. Rothwell's too quick. Giles going to play it back to Van Hecke, who's way up right now, drifting into space, and he's actually going to find it, and it goes to Rothwell again. Is he going to make a run? Yes, he does make a run into the box again, pulling defenders everywhere up. No call by the ref again. Rothwell not happy. The ref saying no. Cleared all the way back, and it's actually going to be Lenihan on it. Oh, man. I am really surprised they didn't call that one, maybe. What's this guy's name again? Dean Whitehead or something? Rothwell with the ball again, maybe looking to stay motivated. Buckley and Rothwell and Pickering working on the left there. Nice ball to Rothwell, laying it off. JRC, he'll play it out to Giles. Millwall way back defending now. JRC and Giles again, back and forth, a little bit of two-man. Giles cuts it on his left, takes a wonky deflection, and lands into the bucket of Bielakowski, right in the old breadbasket off the deflection. Right? Yeah, seriously. That is exactly right, Six Hoovers. That was good. Dogu, you keep insulting everybody by just saying they're shitholes. And I'm wondering if you have any other insults in your vernacular that you would want to use today. Because it's losing his luster, I got to be honest. Calling something a shithole like 5 times in a row, it makes it less like a shithole. Big run by Gallagher. Now that's going to be a challenge. That's going to be a foul. Back Gallagher on it, galloping into the final third of Millwall. Takes a big knock, falls on the ground. And I think it was Billy. I don't think it was Billy Mitchell. I think it was Alex Pierce. All right. Big moment here. Big moment. Huge moment. By the way, Luton over Coventry 1-0 in the 66th minute. Sheffield over Middlesbrough 3-1 in the 64th. And Fulham 2-0 over Swansea. Bournemouth and Peterborough tied at 1-1 at 68. And Barnsley and Stoke tied 0-0 at 68. Bielakowski gets amped up. 66-48, 49, 66-50 on the clock. Dangerous free kick here. Rothwell over the ball, hands on his hips. Gallagher and Lenihan doing a little do-si-do, trying to confuse the Millwall players in the box. Gallagher takes a couple of breaths, and it's actually going to be JRC with a left footer. I think it was Giles, sorry. And headed away, just cleared by Millwall, and they just keep it in. 67-17 on the clock. And it's Millwall with it now. They're looking still, trying to figure out a way to get a shot in this game. That's how good Rovers defense has been. It's still Millwall back there. Yeah, Gary G, what's up, friend? Yeah, we've played really well. You know, results aren't there. We should have a goal. Big cut-in by Malone. Past two Rovers players. Past three. Afoge. Ooh, over to the right. Maybe not the best layoff. It's going to be Mitchell now. Plays it over to the right. And blocked by Rovers. Still in bounds. Players calling it. Takes a weird bounce. Good, smart header back to Cam there. Oh, look at Naive Steve dropping it. Boom, boom, boom. Best place to visit in the U.S. Ben, it depends on what you want to do, all right? If you got money to burn and you want to go big, go to like a big city. Go to New York, go to Chicago, go to New Orleans. You know, if you want nature and quiet, then go out west, you know. Go to the Sierra Nevadas or the Rocky Mountains. If you want to hit up East Coast beauty, then you can go check out the Blue Ridge Mountains or the Smoky Mountains. And go find yourself a beautiful running river and do some canoeing or kayaking if that's your vibe. Up to you. Check out our, you know, we got some good beaches. You can go do beach stuff. America's big, man. This is whatever you want to do. I do mean Afobe. I don't know how to say his name. Hey, listen, I'm talking a million miles an hour for 2.5 hours in real time. I know how to pronounce my team's names, okay? Check out the film Good Vibrations by... Oh, nice. Yeah, I do. I will check that out. Yeah. My love for Irish music and movies has grown over the years, especially Irish cinema, you know, which was not something I was really introduced to at a young age or anything. But I think I've watched a lot more Irish cinema than, you know, in the last 5 years than I have in my life. Oh, wow. Wallace is way out on the left on the break. It's 2v3. Van Hecke with a little bit of a miscommunication with Travis. They're upset. Afobe tries to cut in on that to get to it. It goes out, and I think it's actually going to be all the way down for a Millwall corner. Wow. Well, Dogo, I'm very sorry that you feel that way. I feel like I was just being playful and talking some smite, but you've kind of escalated with your language throughout all this. So, you know, we'd like to have fun here and shoot the shit, man. If you feel that way, that's all good. But just know we appreciate you coming here and spicing things up a bit today. And work on another insult other than shithole. It's good to have like 3 in your repertoire, three words. Thanks. That's funny. No, you wouldn't want to live there, Ben. Ben's saying he wants to visit New York City, but doesn't want. No, you wouldn't want to live there. But to visit, yeah, it'd be cool. You would like it. There's some really unique spots. Great comedy, just great food. You know, it depends on where you go. Cleared by Rovers. Try to head back down by Millwall. Still a scrum in the box. Looks like a Millwall player down trying to protect that ball. It goes just outside of the box left. 2 Rovers players on it. Way to win that. And then a big foul. That was Trav. Oh, and Saville talking to the fans, now talking to Rovers players. Oh, it's getting chippy. I love it. Dogu, you left at the wrong time. Oh, man. Van Hecke, you don't want to get him mad. And it's Trav who's down. Saville with a pretty crappy play there. Oh, that's just no need for that kind of tackle, honestly. Scissor tackle there. Lenahan wants to, that's got to be a yellow. He's telling Lenahan to go away. Trav is waiting on the ground till he gets that yellow called for him. Let's see what happens here. Ref still getting composed. What is this? Have you watched any Ken Loach movies? Ken Loach. I know Jay Roach. Ken Loach. English. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Well, did a lot of TV. All right, I'm looking through his movies here. Wow. No. I don't think I've seen any of these, Ben. Yeah, he's gone. I know. It's all right. He came in, stirred the pot. That was what he wanted to do. That's what happens with pot stirrers, though. They get real frustrated when you don't let the juices boil over, you know. When they want to escalate and you don't escalate, that's their only plan. They get real mad. And then it's funny. So remember that whenever someone's trying to escalate a situation with you online or in real life, the calmer you are, the more they tilt and the better it is for you. I like good use of clown emojis, though. Gotta say, props to the clown emoji use. He's the most British working class filmmaker. Interesting. Okay. Well, I have his wiki saved now. I brought that up and saved that real quick. By the way, you all would be very proud. I have an entire folder, a watch-along folder with links to all the shit y'all recommend and stuff we bring up so I don't forget. It's fun. It's like a living document, you know, keeps growing. So appreciate the look on that. I'll have to check it out. Rovers are going to play it back 74-10. Still no substitutions for Rovers. Are you heading to Florida for a festival? Is that this year, Sean? Because I'll literally meet you there. I got some family down in Florida. My niece and nephew were down there, actually. My former brother-in-law, who's a Army vet, used to jump out of Blackhawks. He's a true badass. True badass Army Ranger. Anyway, I got some friends down there. When are you going to Florida? Let me know when that is. If it's this year, maybe. Wallace is going to play it back over now. It's Mitchell and Wallace out on the left, looking to link up, cutting across the middle. Rovers back in defense. Millwall looking for something here as we come up at the 75-minute mark. They're going to spray it back and kind of reset. Oh, Harvey Garnham dropping some knowledge. Is this true? We should look this up, everyone. Yeah. Sean, you are, when are you going to Florida? Florian, what's up? Que pasa? Any chance Blackburn win? Yes, we've been playing good. Very chances. Oh, Gonzalo Ura Diaz. Que pasa? Any update on Ben's recovery? Ben, has ligament damage. And when it comes to ligaments, the recoveries can range anywhere from a few weeks to a lot of weeks. And there's always a risk of re-aggravation. So I know by FIFA law, Ben has to be released to go play for Chile. Is he healthy enough to play for Chile? Personally, I don't think so, but I'm not a physio. I'm not in there. I'm not in the room. right? So I'm going based off only what I know about the injury, talking to a doctor friend of mine who does sports injuries for a living, and it is Tyree Stolen coming in. Chloe Slater, you get your wish at 76.07. Double switch, Bucko coming off too, and it is a double switch. It's Hedges. Trim the hedges. Wow, big double sub. Hedges and Dolan on. Bucko was starting to look a little bit gassed, I got to admit. So there you go, Gonzalo, our Chilean friends. We love you. We're rooting for you. Hoping Ben, by some miracle, is healthy enough to play for Chile. But I said Austin Hedges, Ryan Hedges. Austin Hedges plays for the Cleveland Browns. So I hope so, friend. I hope he's healthy. I hope he helps you get qualified for the World Cup very much. So I hope that happens. Yeah, I was stationed in Hawaii, Ben. That's why Lopez and I, when we talk, Lopez is Hawaiian, you know. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in Hawaii, actually. I was there for I got deployed a lot. So my total time spent there was probably only a year and a half, but I was technically stationed there 3 years. But out of my 3 years, at least half that time I was deployed. Yes, exactly. Dolan is here. Yeah, Blackburn did win the Premier League. You are correct, Danny. 29th of April at Petersburg, Florida. Wow. Film festival, huh? Let me look at my calendar, bro. I got time right now. It's just a throw in. April, I am free. We actually go to Phoenix at the beginning of April. We go out to Arizona. I may be able to swing that. Let's chat. I'll give you my Gmail, man. You're following me on Twitter, right? Aren't we Twitter friends? Message me on there. I know it is time for a goal. Wolves 1901. Let's see if Dolan can get some of his mighty magic going, the little one, the little firecracker. Yeah, Hawaii is a beautiful place to vacation. Not to live again, I wouldn't recommend it just because it's expensive and homes are so much money there now. It's just it's ridiculous. Like little shacks are like $300,000 US for like a nothing shack, 300K. It's crazy. But and like regular homes are like $1 million for just like a regular tiny home, $1 million. So yeah. But Hawaii is gorgeous. Everybody should go there at some point in their life, especially if you can go to Kauai, or Maui. I love Kauai though, the Garden Islands. So they're very gorgeous. The Big Island's awesome too. Oahu's like the popular, fun, everything to do islands, celebrities, and Honolulu. But the other islands are just more gorgeous, really. Gonzalo, Chile need it. We play Brazil and Uruguay. I know. You do need a win versus one of those two teams. Uruguay's a bit past it, though. Brazil, you got to pray for a draw. I'm hoping for you, man, for real. Obviously, everybody here who are Rovers fans really wants to see. By the way, Van Hecke just stalling the ball in the corner right now. Rovers fans want to see Diaz help Chile qualify, and we want to see Diaz play really well in the World Cup for Chile. We really do. All right, so I hope that happens, my friend. Yeah, I like Wolves, though. I got to say, Danny, I kind of have always liked Wolves. Yeah, here's some of Sean's movies y'all should check out if you can get online. Follow the Dead, Loose Thread, and Flips. Highly recommend. We got Ben and Sean here, both do like independent film, animation, media, and support those independent people. Because those people rising up and getting to stamp their creative kind of forte on the things is better than corporate Disney Hollywood-itis, I can't stomach another like clean corporate crappy focus group to hell written by 5 different people. I like visions. I like when one person has a vision and then they make that vision a reality. So that's why you should support independent filmmakers and why you should follow Sean and give his movies some love. Yeah, fair, Gary. How's it going? I think it's 0-0 still. Throw for Millwall. 80-30 on the clock here. It goes back. Van Hecke too fast off of him, to be fair. And Wallace is going. What a beautiful slide tackle. Joe Rankin Costello. Ooh, JRC with a classy slide tackle. Classy. I got to do the classy dance. Good job, Joe, there. Out defending in space. Looks like Nyambi. I know. Alessane, I'm hoping for one too. Harvey Graham says 24-8 trophies. Fair enough. Yeah, you should. I know, seriously, Roden. I mean, if I go, I mean, we just don't score anymore. 81-20 on the clock. Big nervous moment here for Rovers as they have to defend another corner. So Giles and Buckley are off, by the way. Hedges and Dolan on. Hedges better in the air than any of those than the subs that came off. A lot of crap going on here. As Connor and Van Hecker are up next to each other. Connor's a big dude, man. Cooper, sorry, I say Connor. Cooper, apologies. Cooper's a big boy. Makes Van Hecker look small. And here we go. Left-footed corner coming in. Flared. It's going to be far post coming into attack. And cleared out, headed out. And line judge. Cooper, so furious. Rovers might have got a break there as we cross the 82-minute threshold. It's going to be a goal kick for Nyambi. Yeah, that's all right, though. You're in it. You're doing it. You're supporting the people who do those things, right? It's the same thing for me. I've always been a fan of when big celebrities and directors like make it a point to talk about like the cast, because a movie isn't like, you know, Kubrick's movie. It's like, think about all the work all those gifted people had to put in to make that vision a reality. Like Lord of the Rings is one of the great all-time examples. You know, Peter Jackson, rightfully so, but just the wardrobe department, the makeup department, all those people, AD, you know, like it's just all bonkers stuff. Really good job to keep possession here by Rovers off some Millwall challenges in the midfield. It's going to be Rothwell taking it over to the right. And now it's Hedges, and he's going to cut it in on his left. Shocking. Skies it, nowhere close. It's Hedges or Wharton? It was Hedges. Come on, Hedges. He's got to get warmed up. He hasn't played a little bit. Sean Shar. Gotcha. Boom. See, there you go, friend. I was trying to look at some Gaelic, like the pronunciations. Like I know how to do like Saoirse and Owen, thanks to you guys. But some of it's just so confusing. And shut up. Making his debut. He's got a chin like a barrel-chested freedom fighter. The face of an old-timey GI vet. I love it. It's the young man, future Rovers legend, Jack Vale. Coming on for who other than Sam Gallagher. Yo, our big Sam Gallagher is shite chant did not work. Mason Bennett comes on for a Phobe as well. So Millwall out of subs, Rovers out of subs. We're at 84-10. Rovers desperate for points here now. Jack Vale is in for Gallagher. Wowzers in me trousers. Lenehan brings the ball up, looking over to JRC. Sheffield all over Burrow. Morgan Gibbs-White with a 79th minute goal. It's now 4-1 Sheffield. The tables end right now. Rovers still in fourth. 1 point clear of Sheffield and Luton, but they have a game in hand. And so do QPR, who would be 2 points behind us. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is crazy stuff here. I'm table watching. Oh, nice try there. A little too stiff there. A little too stiff. And coming on, running, getting over. Good job, Rovers, making amends there on that misplay. Good job, Rothwell. Good job. Picks his man out in the middle. Running, turning to his left. Maybe Hedges again tries left-footed shot. Blocked on his horse to get back. Yeah, Hedges, Dolan, y'all got to run. You got juice, don't you? Van Hecker with a challenge. Van Hecker with a late slide. Nothing. Thank God he didn't make contact. Way to run back his Hedges, though, defending like Gallagher there. The ball's going to come in. Pinged way out right. Or left, my bad, to Pickering. And he'll play it back to Wharton, who brings it to Rothwell, who's sitting very deep. Will he run in the midfield? He does. Sprays it out wide right. And it's Hedges again. to Travis. Travis running in at the corner of the box, right footed shot, cross coming in, going far, far, far. Millwall is going to have to kick that out, and that will be a Rovers corner. Echo, what's up? What are the odds of Jake Vale scoring the? Oh my God, seriously, is it really 9-1, Bennett? They have not played better. That is factually incorrect. Harvey, I'm going to give you total props. The trophy thing, I feel you. When it's a fact, it's a fact. There's no way Millwall have played better than Rovers today. XG's 1.23 to 0. Millwall have a 0 expected goal right now. Oh, skied header floats, and Biakowski's got to punch it away, and it's going to be another Rovers corner? I think so. Biakowski had to do something, and I think he did touch it. I think he had to. The header went basically straight up and down, had some crazy spin on it. What's up, Boudica? Come on up here, girl. Griezmann, Blackburn won. Let's hope so. Hope you're doing well. Hope the people of Georgia are doing well, my friend. It's been a minute. Far corner coming in, headed away, just headed clear in front of goal. Looked dangerous for Rovers there for a minute. And it's Trav, still lots of players in the box. He is going to go far post, try and pick someone out. Not the best. And yeah, off and over the top there, they're going to call that foul. Well, no, the stats bear it out. It does. This is what I'm saying, Harvey. I'm a Rovers fan, and I'm totally willing to say Millwall have more trophies. That's a statistical fact. You can't argue it, right? So, like, I'm not arguing that, even though I'm a fan. When something's right, I can put aside my fandom and be pretty objective. And the thing is, you have no shots, no big chances created, no shots on goal, only 45% possession. Your passing accuracy is less. You've committed more fouls and more offsides. So I don't understand how you've played better. Every single stat shows that you have not. That's all I'm saying, bro. If you want to say in the second half you've looked better, 100%. But you still don't have a single shot anywhere. Not even off goal. No shots at 88-26. So no, you haven't played better. Here we go now. Millwall with the ball outright. Corner coming in, headed away. Good little 1-2 combo by Rovers. Head up, looking for a clear. Sneaky play. And Rovers are actually going to spray it out left and reset one more time. Is this the final charge of the Light Brigade here? 88-50, about 89-minute Lanahan with a bad pass. Dispossessed. And some space and a big run. And oh, that challenge there is going to be called. And it's a yellow for Van Hecke. He knows it. Last man back. Rovers got beat there 2 or 3 times. Van Hecke's not happy about that. Lanahan gave it away. Travis got burned. Lanahan basically had to challenge. It was getting dangerous there. Dangerous moments. Millwall almost strikes on the counter. That's a good yellow. Take that yellow. Yeah, I mean, there is something to be said for 24 not important trophies versus one important one, the all-encompassing one, the apex, the trophy. So that should count for something. Yeah, right? For real. For real, Gonzalo. Fulham only scored 5 tonight, Steve. Yeah, seriously, what the fuck? All right, here. Millwall coming in, crashing over to the left. They still have the ball. And no, it's going to be called a foul. The ref says Rovers ball, and that ball is going to go to Kaminsky. No, the ref's saying bring that ball back. No quick kick for you. He's talking to somebody. Millwall aren't happy. Hey. Bunlo, good use of peach emoji. Eee. It's getting so tiring watching these. They're basically a 3-month goal drought, and every game feels the same. How do you think I feel, Ken? I'm doing 2.5 hours straight watch-alongs. I've put in over 15 straight hours of talking with like 1 goal for us. I mean, Oh, nice pick out there by Van Hecke. Dolan's going to go at him, shake and bake. Dolan, shake and bake. He's actually going to lay it off to Trav. I thought Dolan should win. Trav going to go right. He's going to go to the sideline. Tries to get a corner, does not earn it. And it's going to stay in. And now it's Dolan. He tries and it's deflected out. And it'll be a Rovers corner. 4 minutes of added time only. We're already at a minute in. The waning minutes of the game. Bielakowski getting animated, getting verbal, amping up his teammates. Rovers collapsing in the center, holding hands like they're doing a cha-cha. Jack Vale's got a chin. Jack Vale literally looks like a World War II, like 20-year-old vet, like, you know. It looks like a drawing of like a World War II vet. Or Rovers with another corner. They try to take a short one. Millwall sniffed it out on the approach, and it'll be a second corner in a row for Rovers here. 148, 149, 150 of added time of the 4. Right-footed corner from Rothwell comes in. This one's going to go far post, headed up by Millwall and back, and it won't get cleared. In fact, there'll be space. Room on the right. Millwall are going to play it down the right side, but blocked out by Rovers. Winning the corner. Travis is gassed, but still manages to get in the right place, right time there. Really good job by Travis. I know, Wolves, for real. I would buy one if we were allowed. Yeah. We needed somebody more clinical. I love Diaz, obviously, but once he left, you knew it was going to be trouble. Once he got hurt, I mean. Jack Vale, ZVL face for any video character where you, yeah, seriously. Yeah, it has that vibe. That's like a Team Fortress 2 kind of vibe to it. Boo's still sitting on my lap. Y'all can kind of see her in the corner of the screen. All right. 2 minutes 50 out of the 4 minutes of added time. Rovers still with the ball. Van Hecke with an aggressive run forward. Is he going to lay it off right? He does to Rothwell. No, a little hard on it. It's actually going to go to JRC, who chips one in on the diagonal, headed back, lands at the feet of Trav, plays it out left to Pickering. Sniffed out Dolan, pressing Murray. Wallace pressing. Wallace lets it go out. That's a slip. That should be Rovers corner, and it is. Murray Wallace slipped. No, Murray, you slipped and the ball rolled out, and then he tried to clear it and make it look like it didn't happen. We all saw that. Good camera shot. I talk a lot of smack, but I got to say, this Sky camera work there. Good job, random Sky camera person, whoever you are. Whoever you were, random cameraman, that was a great shot. Big looping corner coming in, headed down and away by Millwall. The ref blowing a whistle saying, no, Rovers, something, blah, and it's going to be a goal kick. That's going to do it. It's going to be 0-0. I think it's going to be 0-0. We're going to have this goal kick, and that'll be it. Rovers fans walking out of Ewood. Bielakowski's goal kick, merely a formality now. He's saying, can I kick it now? Can I kick it now? Will you blow the whistle now? And Bielakowski will pick up the ball, reset it again. What a schmuck. He's crushed 30 seconds of the clock doing nothing right now, this goalie. And there's the kick, and there's the whistle. Nobody moves. Mowbray shakes hands. The long-nosed monkey going to talk to people, going down in the locker room quick. Mowbray not happy. Well, it's about worst-case scenario when you play Millwall. Is a sluggish 0-0 draw. Some good chances, though. Big chance by Gallagher is the story, I think, here. A couple of other decent chances, but performance results, not the result we wanted. Good performances at places. Van Hecke, awesome today. Lenahan, a rock. Pickering had a solid game. Rothwell made some good runs. Gallagher, no, not so much. Dolan did not make an impact coming off the bench. Bucko had some amazing pings. He really did. Trav was everywhere, played an amazing Lewis Travis game. Just one of those classy Travis games. Classy shithousery is what I call it, because it's class and like it's like a refined old school. The stats aren't going to show Trav's impact, so it's classy in that regard. But it's shithousery because it's Lewis fucking Travis. So there you go. I know, USA fan, you got it. Thank you, Rovers JG. Y'all are fantastic. You're awesome. What does this yank know about football? Well, Millwall Mark 2323. Here's what I know. I'm like a puppy, Millwall Mark. See, I'm like a little kid with a puppy. Okay. So if you are a vet, you know a whole lot about puppies. You know the ins and outs, their diets, their bone structure. You know how to take care of a puppy, and you love that puppy. I too love that puppy, Mark. But see, I'm just a little child when it comes to soccer. So just because I don't know everything there is to know, and I don't have the knowledge base, doesn't mean I don't love the puppy any less. I still love it for what it is and how I know it. So I've been watching football only 20 years of my 4 years in existence. So I don't know shite. That's why it's even better that I'm doing this. That's what makes it ironic. Y'all are fantastic. Any other final moments? I don't know if we had anybody call 0-0. Back to Elden Ring. Yes, dude. Good for you. By the way, I'll take Rocket League friend invites. Jack failed the default. Oh, yeah, we did that one. Don't forget, if you want to be Rocket League friends, let me know. Yeah, I would hope so. Bristol's got to be a win. I know. Yeah, we are missing that Diaz. Yeah, no, I don't think they're done, Thumbs. I don't think it's done yet. Still plenty of games left. Cheers, Sean. Send me a message, man. We'll talk about April. Turner, always great to see you. Great. Appreciate you. I know. Thanks, man. Thanks, Chloe. Appreciate it. Y'all are great. Look, GG, everyone. Not the result we wanted, but again, we spent 2.5 hours hanging out, right? So go about your week, conquer. I'll see you for the next watch along. Don't forget, you could still get your Colin Hendry tickets. An evening with Colin Hendry. It's something you don't want to miss. Rovers Chat are doing it in person. Check that out on our Twitter and on our website. And big podcasts coming down the pipe with 2 Rovers legends. That's what we do here at the award-winning channel that is Rovers Chat. We're going to forget that I was muted for the first 2 minutes of today's watch along. Other than that, great to talk smack with all of you. Great to talk movies, cinema, music, David Bowie, all of it. We'll see you for the next watch along, folks. That does it for me here at Rovers Chat. And don't forget, we do Twitter Spaces now. So follow Ryan on Twitter and Ollie Walker Peel and the gang. We do a Twitter Space, which is like a live call-in show, like old school radio. People get to have their say, vent their frustrations, whatever. I like to join, say 1 or 2 things, smoke a joint maybe. Anyway, you all are great. We'll see you for the next one, folks. Take care.
The Rovers Chat YouTube channel is proudly sponsored by 6yardsout.com. They've got retro football from every era with mugs, phone cases and much more. They also have plenty of Rovers goods, including apparel with the famous 94-95 season and this season's kit. Check them out using the link in the description below.